welcome to another brand new episode of The Qualified. I'm Jedi Johnson 22, joined as always by the great Dom Tober, the always steady Styxboy 73, bad to the bone, Brucifer, and he's the guy behind the scenes pulling the strings, poking the button. Goes Doolin.
Oh, it's probably not the best symbol to do for that. I'm pulling strings. I'm not doing other things.
Milking a cow.
Milking a cow.
Guys.
I guess I have to keep them up high. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, what you do with your cow is your own business.
Welcome everybody tonight. We have a fun show lined up for you guys tonight. A couple new things tonight.
We do. We have a really good segment that I think is going to be a lot of fun if it goes off the way we want it to. So stick around to the end because I think it's going to be towards the end of the show. So stick around.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun game centered around our favorite person on the panel here, Dom Tober.
Oh, thank you. Oh, wait, Dom.
We know who the star is.
After show.
He's the whole damn show.
And we also have a new little segment I threw in there for Pulps. We got our Batgirl showcase tonight where I have curated 113 covers for you all to look at.
Holy
crap.
Yeah. That's how much I love you all. Work hard to curate all those beautiful things for you to see.
He really hates us.
Trying to make it through without a bathroom break.
That's not happening.
Well, that's what it's there for. It gives you a chance to go to the bathroom.
You're not wearing pants anyway, so.
Anyway, should have worn the pants.
That's why I turn the camera off, Brucifer, when I go.
I know
you can't see below the waist. You just put a 5-gallon bucket right underneath the desk. And
it was a big sale of adult diapers.
Yeah.
I made you pick up.
I don't know, man.
Stock up now.
I'll have to leave it on
Catch
somebody
them on
else.
sale. Buy them.
I have a hit list.
All right. Who do we got here today? Jedi.
All right. Well, we've got a few in the chat already, and we'll say hello to the others as they creep on in. GT Comics making it known that those few weeks he wasn't the first. Those were the exception, not the rule, because he's back on top today. Welcome, GT. Thanks for clicking in. Tommy Longbox. Hello, nerds. Have a great show. Catch you on the rewind. I think Tommy I think he just cut and paste that in every week. He's got that little statement saved to a Word document.
Listen, not to be confused with Tommy Longpants.
What?
No.
What are you
Different long.
Different long.
Person.
There you go.
Yeah. So thanks for catching us on the rewind, Tommy. We hope you enjoy it. Thanks for everybody else that catches us on the rewind. We appreciate it. Too Much Soup. That's a new one for me. That might be one of Brucifer's watchers. So thank you too much for popping in.
He says hi, Styx.
Yeah. Plenty of soup. The boss is here. We'll see how long he can stay up. Cosmic One, thanks Cosmic. Yes, let's do this. We're gonna do it. How well we do it's something else. Ed LeBeau, Bluebeards. Yeah, I once I should have done it back when I first started growing my beard. I thought about dyeing my beard to match,
never
but
did.
it's too late now. It would be too weird if I did it now. AOA, he's doing his
the big Papa
best
Pump.
job.
Have the little gold, like the little black inside there.
Just different.
Mine still has the black kind of down through, but it started off just as the gray, the marriage lieutenant stripes on the side, and then just kind of filled in.
I still have a little red. It just makes it look like I just finished eating something saucy. It just it's the way it stays there.
With the pasta sauce.
AOA doing what AOA does best, which is letting people know where they can follow us and
thank you, AOA.
Giving us some ribbing every once in a while. Three River Comics. Joe, your Bruce Timm showcase focus was prescient.
Word.
Prescient. What's that mean?
Yeah.
Multiple covers went off like rockets this week. Wow.
Yep, I was ahead of the curve on the Dave Stevens one too.
There you go.
Because there's quite a Dave Stevens resurgence now too.
Kudos to Joe. Yeah, Joe's the best at researching and pulling up a lot of Really
A
cool.
lot of shit to look at.
AOA still doing his thing. Other folks chime in throughout the show. We will say hello, but let's get it going.
Okay, so first off, I like to throw different pinup artists up every week. This is Peter Dribbin, who was famous through the 30s and 40s. He did a lot of these fantastic.
What's up, Brogu?
He had a lot of these great keyhole pinups, and did a lot of great pulp magazine covers as well. So
Nice.
big props to Peter Dribbin this week. And with that, we can get into
Sid BK.
BK. Welcome to the Outside Looking In, where we look at books that quite didn't make the CBSI Top 10. First up, we have Borderlands Origins, number 1, selling between 25 and 50. Strong early sales because of the trailer for Borderlands movie, which it was okay. This, I believe, 3 to 4 printings that are selling well, and be on the lookout for a 1 in 10 of this.
I saw the trailer. Kevin Hart.
I'm not a fan of Kevin Hart. Never have been.
Kevin Hart fan.
I'm
He's all right
sorry.
sometimes.
There's some movies that he's good in, but I don't know, man.
Yeah, but my friends that played a Borderlands game said it looks amazing, and it's has like characters mashed in from the first 2 or 3 games, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, this book was always had some value to it, but it's getting its bump now. Now that you got a trailer, so
multiple printings of this. They're all doing better than before the trailer, I guess, right? Including a GameStop. I may have to look into that. I kind of on the lowdown collect GameStop exclusives. I don't know why.
Yeah, I can't walk into a GameStop. Those places depress me. They look like they haven't been cleaned in like 5 years.
What GameStop you living there?
They're always kind of depressing.
Oh, he's in Ohio.
I've been to plenty of them. They all kind of feel equally as depressing.
Yeah,
Well, it's the same people. It's the same nerds that go to cons, so you expect a little dirt and smell.
Yeah. I don't think you can get their comics in the stores anyway. You get those online.
You got to order them online.
Which is BS. If they put a little small comic section in there of just some exclusives,
I don't know. I think
Oh my
probably
God,
drags
now
more
you want
people into those stores.
Now you want comic people going in there and gamer people?
I
How
actually
dirty do
think
you want
Comic-
this place, Joe?
GameStop is on its way out. I think GameStop is on its last licks. I don't think it's gonna. In the next couple of years, it's gone.
A lot of people still love physical copies, and GameStop is where they go. And then they trade in their games for below
for
Nickels on the
$3.
Nickels on the dollar.
I seen this guy trading like 10 or 15 games. They give him like $30. I was like, damn.
You better off just selling them on eBay for how well games sell.
Yeah.
Well, the Star Wars, they had the Star Wars book.
I'm on what?
They had the Jedis, they had the good guys, Rebel Alliance, and the Empire. The Empire book is actually a harder one to get, with Vader and Boba Fett and all the bad guys in the cover. So,
Very good.
All right, what do we got next?
Moving on, we got Marvel Team Up number 65, selling between $20 and $30. With rumors that Henry Cavill has been cast in the MCU, people are assuming it's Captain Britain. With this first Captain Britain in U.S. Comics, it is moving, guys. It is moving, and Cavill has been rumored to be cast in every possible role in the last year.
so I was on the train yesterday coming home from work. And there was a dude sitting across from me, and so I snuck a snapshot. It looks like Henry Cavill right here. Look.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Look, if you get
Who
close,
are you? Taking pictures of random guys on the train?
Yeah.
Taking
Look,
crotch
look,
shots?
if you go
Never
to,
see it.
You got to put it on the big screen. Put it on the big screen real quick. Some dude.
Some sharp shoes.
I don't know. Anyway, so I took a picture. So
Not enough chest hair for Cavill.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's it.
I agree.
He looks like sad cattle.
Sad Cavill.
Bruce can
It's
spot
like
that chest hair.
It's like the
from-
food you get. It's like
I could tell. I could tell.
the poor man's food you get.
Yeah.
This book's always,
you know-
this is another book that's always had some value to it. But
You know what? Look, let the speculations begin. Captain Britain. There's a lot of rumors floating. Wolverine. I don't know,
Oh,
man.
please.
And
Hey, you're so pleased that Hugh Jackman is Wolverine. Now you're so pleased. You don't know what's going to be until somebody's actually.
He's still a bad. He's still a
Well,
bad.
you know what? I'm okay with this. I mean, especially if Cavill does actually take on the role. But I mean, just from looking at the comic, if depending on unless he's just like a cameo or whatever, if he's actually a focus of it, then this will be a good book to add to your collection of, if you collect the MCU characters. It's got his name on the cover. He's on the cover.
Mhm.
Perfect storm. Just
We'll get his first
I don't know,
appearance.
if you find one for a good deal, man.
now, and remember, this is his first U.S. appearance.
Yes.
Yeah, his real first
For the
appearance.
U.S. comic.
UK.
Well, that's
I
all.
don't-
That's all that matters.
Well,
Paste
you know,
pot Pete.
Just kidding.
I still want Danny DeVito to be cast as Mole Man in something. That
there you go. Yeah.
Henry Cavill was Cyclops. I'm calling it. Next up,
Oh God, why would he?
Please.
Why would he want to be? That
DC
jerk?
versus Marvel #1 with the renewed DC Marvel Omnibus and possible new amalgam comics coming. Regular covers selling for 10 to 15. The DCU variant selling 50 plus.
That's a DCU variant.
Do you have that one, Bruce?
I have multiple copies of this. They're
So
laying
is
around.
this a? Is this because I was reading Pete's little cheat sheet that he gives us to get ready for this. Is this a trade paperback or is this a?
No, it's a regular
Like a
book. That's a
comic
regular
book.
book.
It's a regular book.
Yeah.
Okay.
What they're doing is they're putting out an omnibus where they're compiling the DC Marvel mashup stuff. So you'll get that. I don't know. I never found it that interesting. It always sounded better than it worked out.
That
I
one laying
know. I
around.
don't know why people. There it is. I don't know why everybody collects books. I know what draws me to a book, and this thing has a butt ton of characters on it that are like A-list. Sorry, Bruce, for A-list characters. So that alone would probably draw me to this book. But
Is that
it
Hulk
depends. I mean,
all the way
I
at the
don't
top?
pay. I ain't breaking
Yes,
the bank.
that's
I ain't
Hulk.
breaking the bank for
Because
it.
that is the worst Hulk I've ever seen.
Looks like Frankenstein Hulk in a way. That's just
Well,
Yeah.
that was Hulk.
Frankenstein Jr.
That was when Hulk became
Hulk and his wife
David
beater.
Hulk.
Can we say wife beater?
What is it with
Better than the
Jubilee and
alternative.
that B Arthur haircut she has?
Hey, this was done back in how long ago? was this? In the
Golden
90s?
Girls were hot at this time. What do you want me to tell you?
Yeah,
In the
true.
90s? Listen, if they drew it now, maybe we'll get some better. It's just what.
Yeah, I saw some sales upwards of $80, $90 today of this.
Number
I
one.
was like, yeah.
Damn.
And asking like 500 for a graded 9.6 or 300. I was like, geez. Nobody cared about this book the other day, last week.
Yeah, nobody cared about it for a long time.
Superman shorts look like they're on backwards.
I always liked these books. I had a book one time when before I
It
sold
has
my
a front
books.
ass.
The ass in front instead of the codpiece.
Hey, listen, the Teen Titans X-Men was my favorite DC Marvel crossover.
I think Wonder Woman's missing a leg.
She does look.
She got both
Like,
legs.
She's an amputee.
He's running.
Yeah.
Dom likes to share videos where people look like they have butts in the front too. So
Yeah,
Oh.
she was like Jabba the Hutt.
We're gonna have
I
to
just-
limit his videos to 2 per day or something.
there's got to
I
be some sort of
Like-
some sort of parental controls we can put on Dom's IG. I don't know.
I just don't understand the lineup of the characters because I mean, you go, okay, well, Wolverine's kind of like Lobo in terms of crazy guy.
Captain
I
America.
understand Batman and Captain America. I understand Wonder Woman, Storm. But Superboy and Spider-Man, that's the matchup there. That's kind of the pairing. And Robin and Jubilee, that seems a little weak.
Well,
Hey,
Robin came in
Hey,
the
Mama.
bed. She when they got transferred over, Jubilee
Say
to
it.
the bedroom. And
Say it, Brewster. Say hello to Mama.
on the bed.
Hey, Mama Bear.
That's what I had Spider Boy.
Mama
That's why the
Bear.
first appearance of Spider Boy is actually
I do love Mama
DC
Bear.
Marvel crossover.
Yeah, we all do. What's up, Mama?
You know, but
All right.
I think this was the best of the crossovers, actually.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of crossovers.
I love
You'll
crossovers.
notice
Kind of
what's
boring.
missing.
They boring. There's enough characters in the Marvel universe. There's enough characters in the DC universe. Never the Twitch.
All right, I think he's asking us a trivia question here. You'll notice what's missing from the classic crossover omnibus. Well, apparently Degrassi doesn't know who he's talking to. I don't have a clue what's missing from the classic. Does anybody else?
No.
I already
You're
said
gonna
it.
have to give us the
I-
answer,
I-
Degrassi.
I have to look at it again.
Teen Titans X-Men. I said that already.
Oh, there it is. Oh, so Tom?
Hey, see?
Justice League Avengers was okay. One thing that was cool was the covers.
Tom's off to a fast start.
All right, moving on.
Who we got?
We got Deadpool, Miracle from Mouth, number 7. This is
Hello.
the third printing, I believe. It's selling around $100. CGC 9.8 sold for nearly $700. The second print 9.8 hit $1K, and the first print 9.8 selling around $400 because of Deadpool spec. People saw gloves. Oh, she wears gloves. It might be Lady Deadpool.
They all wear gloves?
Nothing says Liefeld like Deadpool with misplaced tits in a ponytail.
I said she had like boozers in her hand shooting, and people already turned around and told her that she was in the trailer. I'm like, that little scene, somebody found that she's in the trailer, and that's Taylor Swift for you right there. That's gonna be Taylor Swift. There you go. I said it first. No dad
Oh,
look.
don't.
Let's move it.
I don't even know what
We're
to
going to
say
keep getting Deadpool spec every time they release something.
Taylor Swift does not have jugs as big as her neck, so.
Oh my God, this is a family show.
Nor do her
Sticks, we
breasts
don't
come
talk
out
like
of her
that
neck.
on this show.
Yeah, save that for other shows.
Oh, okay, I apologize.
Jeez, Styx, have some decorum.
You been drinking?
He's been drinking
If we didn't have low standards, we'd
a little Tennessee whiskey.
I didn't go to Tennessee today.
Yeah.
Weed Richards. That's one of my favorites.
Pennsylvania's just like the
Totally.
South, anyways. I don't know.
Less snakes.
It's true.
They're all
All
scared
right,
away
Lazy
by the
Joe.
construction
Well,
equipment.
What do we got? What do we got up next on the list? I can't look at Liefeld for too long.
Yeah, this is horrible. Lopsided boobs. We have Spawn 351 per store. This releases in a few weeks, but pre-sales are hitting $400 to $600. Couple of sales. Spawn fans are nuts. They're nuts. They are a different breed. I don't understand the love for Spawn. I really don't.
I don't understand it, but I appreciate it.
This is signed, right? This is the one per store signed by.
I don't think they're all signed.
I thought they were all signed.
I thought only some were going to be signed.
Ah, damn, man, this is crazy. If they're not all signed, jeez.
People
I don't know.
People
I mean-
love their Spawn.
Penguins already lost 12,000 Black Panther
Yeah.
bucks. They probably lose these ones too.
You got Spawn nuts, and then you got McFarlane nuts, and then you have McFarlane Spawn nuts.
I agree with Cosmic. I don't know how anyone can guarantee they're going to get a copy.
Yeah.
Well,
that is,
the thing on this book was even if you ordered only 25, they're going to give you one.
Mm-hmm.
But
Listen, I know for a fact I won't be able to get this.
it wasn't a 1 in 25, but if you ordered 25, you got one. But
Yeah, it's
if you
one
order more,
per
you're not
store
getting.
if you order 25.
Yeah.
But if you order 75, you don't get 3. You just still get the 1.
I don't know if all the retailers knew that going into ordering it ahead of time.
Yeah,
Like
this was-
once
this
FOC
is-
came, did they know it at FOC, or this is something that came up after FOC? Or maybe they just think, oh, we're gonna get it.
I think I'm just going to go with Rob has been mispronouncing his own name for all these years. Now he's changing.
I think it's the code. I believe this hit stores
Allegedly.
March 7th. So we'll see how this does after it releases to the stores and people actually get these in hand.
Well, it's gonna be funny.
It'll still hold value. People love Spawn. They love McFarlane.
Yeah.
And any type of little goodie like this that comes out always is hot.
I'll be in Washington Con in Washington D.C. Awesome Con when it comes and I'm gonna see how much they sell these at the con.
Yeah, and that's where Dom's going to kick off his Dom for president.
Oh, jeez.
Say, man, they do a better job than these.
And he's going to have BK as vice president.
Yeah.
Hey, you got my vote.
Hey, fuck it. I'll be my own vice president. President and the vice president.
And that is Outside Looking In this week. Thank you for watching. Please hit the like button.
All right. You boys want to do some pick 'em ups?
Pick 'em ups. We can do pick 'em ups.
Sure. I'll go.
Dom,
Mind if I go first? I'll be quick.
You want to?
You'll be quick.
Here you go.
900 DC variants later.
Let's see everything that came out this week.
Oop. Not everything.
Everything
He
from
already
the previous
posted on
book.
Instagram. He got all the books that came out. The whole fucking.
Wonder Woman 5. I love this cover by Simpier. Second printing of Wonder. What second?
Don't even know.
No, it's not a second printing. It's just another variant of 5.
Yeah, I thought the second print.
Batman 144.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of Ultimate Spider-Man.
Now you got to show multiple at once. Okay, let's see. Yeah.
Cobra Commander. Second printing of Justice League. The wraparound cover.
Mm-hmm.
Edge of the Spider-Verse. The young variant. Superman 11. Weather sweater. I love this cover.
Why do you like the cover? Why?
Because I love the way Lois looks in that sweater.
No, you don't. You love the way that Clark has his shirt open like that. That's why. Stop it.
What are you talking about over here? You're the only one looking at Clark's chest, not me. Anyway, Catwoman 52.
I like the pulp variants.
Pulp variant. Green Lantern number 6, the Raza.
Nice, I do like that one.
And some solo leveling. If you're not watching this anime, you're doing yourself a disservice. Amazing anime. These are 3 comic books from 2020, I believe. So, and what happened to Styx?
Never saw them. I don't remember them. That free comic. I'll have to look at my LCS.
And I happened to win another slab.
Of course you
this
did.
week. Strange Adventures 205.
Oh, bastard.
6.0.
We need to launch an investigation into how he keeps winning all these Razzes.
I don't care when he wins. I just get angry when he wins books that I want.
Presents really well.
I get mad because he won't tell us how he does it.
Did they have a corner? Was there a corner issue? If I remember the picture right?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Maybe I was looking at a different someone. Maybe someone else had one. It looks like there was a corner.
Yeah,
We're looking at another one of his Raz winnings.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. That's it. Quick.
Jeez, quick. Oh my God.
That's
Awesome.
really quick. I left out 75% of the books over there.
Let me go next. I can go next.
Yep, I'll throw you up there, Styx.
Throw me up there. So
There you go.
to show you a couple of my whatnot winnings for the week here. And I got some won a freebie that I'd won. The Myron from Jingle All the Way, dressed as the Dementor. Yeah,
Probably not far off, Cosmic.
Yeah. Now this one I got at Target though. The Ahsoka Tano.
100% there, anyway.
All right. Should have taken the tape off some of this. All right, I don't mind ripping this shit. I'm like, damn, man, baby.
Have it ready. What's going on? You take it forever.
I've been busy. Sorry, I apologize.
It's had a busy day. Leave him alone.
Hashtag sweater girls.
There you go.
There's Doctor Who.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have to admit, I did recognize the double standard there, that we weren't scolding Styx like we do Dom.
Well, 1 out of 5 so far, Cosmic.
And then I got these Doctor Who, like they're like Lego figures. It's like all the first 11 Doctors.
Nice.
Well, that's cool.
That's pretty damn cool.
Yeah, I got a good deal on that. So I said, yep, I'll buy that from you.
Everyone's
Doctor
definition
Who
of cool.
hunting.
Everyone's definition of cool is a little different.
Let's see here.
You know, Doctor Who's very highbrow. Thank you very much. I drink my tea with my finger up as I watch Doctor Who. Thank you.
Pip Pip Cheerio.
Your tea and biscuits.
Yes, tea and biscuits, buddy.
I won this one off a Facebook auction. I got myself a black hole figure.
A black hole.
Nice.
Shut up, Dom.
Damn.
You're going to see a shoe hitting Dom in the head in a second.
And then these were from WonderCon. I wanted to get them. I figured they were going to be like super expensive, but I found a guy in Whatnot who had them. $10.
Oh, nice.
I got your mom,
So, well, technically it was $20, but it was buy one get one free, so there were $10 a piece.
Ooh,
There you go.
Nice. I like that cover.
that's
Yeah,
nice.
this is the cover that I wanted for that.
I forgot to show my Thundercats.
Too late now.
No,
That's it for me. That's it for me.
I got.
What do you got, Dom?
See,
What do you got, Joe?
go Joe. Go Joe.
I got picture and
I'll go
picture
there.
stuff. Okay. I only got a few things here.
Okay.
Let's see. I got Weird Tales, 1935, Margaret Brundage.
Sleepers. Nice. Dr. Stat was that Statin or Statin?
Dr. Satan.
Dr. Satan.
I got You Know My Love of Art Adams. ASM 26 was
I
exclusive.
think we've heard something of it.
What else we got here? Stick with our Art Adams theme.
Yeah, there you go.
Ooh, bobblehead.
Cool.
And then I just picked up some Trinity.
Nice.
There's no reason not to pick up Wonder Woman 800, first
Yeah.
appearance of Trinity. It's a character that'll be used like a Damien or a Jonathan Kent. So,
And it's
they're
setting up a
it's dirt
story
cheap.
really nice also.
Yeah, and it's. I mean, I got these for like $5 each. I mean, there's a 1 in 25 with this cover as well, which I believe was the second print.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is her first book and first cover appearance, so hey, $5 each. Why not? No reason not to.
Damn you, AOA.
All right, who's up? Dom.
I go. So you see, Styx had the Thundercats, but I got the only cover I really wanted to was the Matina cover of I like this cover, black and white, Mumra sword. I like that.
Looks good.
That's
Is that an incentive or just a regular cover?
it's just a regular cover. It's a regular cover that I was able to pick up. Also got this, so I won this in an auction. Gem 10. It's a Boba Fett card short print. It was the symbol, so it was a short print card. I'm lucky I got this and Gem Mint.
I'm implementing a new rule. If you say the word Gem Mint 10 as a phrase, you must say it just like Billy Mays.
There's a Gem Mint 10. I got that, and then I was able to pick up these. So we have the Funko pins, pop pins. Yeah, Boba Fett, War Green. St. Patty's Day is coming, so I'll show these. At two. Two is better than one. Only because they fit. If you put them together, you put them in a case.
You're gonna wear one on your lapel on St. Patty's Day?
Actually, no. I'm just gonna put them. You have two. I'm gonna put them in a case because they fit perfectly at like one pop. So.
These things are huge. If you get knocked into the East River, you're gonna sink.
So actually, they got some pretty cool looking ones. You got the pin. You got the Vader. You got the Fett. You got Maul, and you got Funko. Pretty cool. Other than that, that's it.
Dom always gets pinched on the subway.
No. Well, fuck people up in the subway. Say that.
No,
all right.
Oh, here we go. F-bombs already.
Dom.
I'm sorry.
So for me, picked up a Zerdy cover. This is a thick book. So 30
Nice.
Zerdy Wonder Woman sign. And I also picked up these were I wasn't at MegaCon, but they were selling these Zerdy mystery boxes online or on the Whatnot. So I won an auction with one. They showed me what was in it, but I can't remember. I do remember some of these are a little naughty. So if I can't cover up the nips, you probably won't see them, but I'll try to just cover the nips. So this is like one per box. This is a signed Zerdy like card that's put in there. Apparently, if you believe the hype, these were pretty hot at the con.
Yeah, a little homage to the Campbell cover.
I got, I think I already have this one, but it's a Rogue Gambit Zerdy trade.
I like that. The Savage Land Rogue.
Yeah, that's the best.
And looks like the Virgin is in there too.
She's no virgin.
Yeah, she don't
The
look like a
matching
virgin.
set. Wildcats 6. Zerdy.
Bubblegum cover.
Yep.
This is Unstoppable Doom Patrol number 1.
Oh, I
have that one. I love that cover.
Yeah, this is a nice cover. I may already have this one. A couple of these I already have. Like I already have this one. This is Zerdy. What is this? Action Comics 1050.
That's nice.
What do we got? I don't even know what this one is because I can't read it because she's in the way. This is
got Jean.
Yeah, Phoenix.
Yeah, X-Men book.
Yeah. Amazing Spider-Man 27 is also in the box.
Oh, I do like that homage there.
Ooh, a foil. Ooh, Scarlet Witch.
Shiny.
Pretty nice. I like Zerdy's signature. I appreciate it. Uh-oh. Okay. This one, I'm going to have to try to... this is a...
Always keep Post-its next to the desk. That's
this is Under the Sea. This is, what's that mermaid's name from the Disney cartoon? The Disney
jeez.
thing?
No, don't show that.
Ariel.
I'll cover it. I'll cover the
nips.
Cover the nips.
I would think that's Ariel.
Ariel,
I don't
some
know.
Ariel is there.
Oh, and we got another naughty here that truthfully I'd rather there not have been any naughties in here, but
They show it.
Oh, what's the name from
Is it the real thing?
Hogstalkers?
Yeah,
I can put boobies on paper and show it.
No,
that's it. That's the box. Some of those I already had. I don't normally get the naughties, but I don't know.
Is that Draculina? No, not Draculina.
No, that's
I don't know
Lilith.
what it is.
That's Morgan's
She's got the
sister.
wings. She's got the wing. No, she's got the wings in her hair.
Lilith? Is it Lilith?
Oh, maybe.
I think
I thought it was a different name. Different.
Maybe.
Not Marvel.
Huh?
Not a
No,
Marvel book.
that was a Capcom game.
I am
All righty, boys.
Jedi's a gentleman.
Let's look at the comics now and later. So this week, a few things that came
I
out.
like that rod.
The Zorro Man of the Dead 2, the
Oh,
Adam Hughes
Anthony.
Kickstarter. If you got in on the Zorro Kickstarter, you could have gotten the Adam Hughes Kickstarter premium variant. It's always a nice Lady Rawhide. I love Lady Rawhide covers, so Zorro series is fun. Sean Gordon Murphy is great, and I'll never pass up Adam Hughes Kickstarter covers. They always seem to do well. Next on the list was the Crying Boy 1. Keen Spot always has some interesting books that come out, and they're not the easiest things to find all the time. But there's some really good horror covers on this Crying Boy 1. This is cover G, but all of the covers are really, really fantastic. This one kind of creeped me out a bit. And for all you David Aja fans out there, Alien Black, White, and Blood #1. I like David Aja. It's good stuff.
My mind is in the gutter, so oh my god, I can't help it.
I thought it was a pee-pee.
He doesn't even have to take out a rib. Doesn't even have to take out a rib to get there.
If my tail was that long, I'd never leave the house. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, jeez.
You never have to.
Didn't we
Yeah,
just watch a
someone
video
figured out
on this
being a
last
gentleman.
week? Jeez.
And for coming up, I decided to do a little triple shot of Sousa Micah. She's doing the women's history variants for DC. This is, I believe, her first Wonder Woman cover on Wonder Woman 7. My favorite of these is the Harley. It's a good Harley on Harley's 38.
You know, if you
cover
look
C.
at it, it looks like Margot a little bit, like the way they drew her. If you look at it at certain angles.
Yep.
Margot Kidder.
Yeah. No,
Margot Robbie.
Margot.
Who are we talking
Oh,
about?
Margot Robbie.
Well, it looks like
And-
a little bit. They drew her.
Yeah, and you
They
got
always-
Power Girl 7 as well, which is nice. Some of the other ones out there, there's a Black Canary cover, I believe, on
No,
Birds of
Power
Prey.
Girl's hands look a little bit big.
And there's a Catwoman. There's a Catwoman one as well.
Why
It
are
does
you
look
complaining?
big. If my hands were that big, I'd never mind. I'm not gonna-
But I was very happy with the Wonder Woman because I to the best of my knowledge, she hasn't done a Wonder Woman cover yet. So
I was gonna to get back to what Don was saying. Just about all, I'm gonna say most of the ones I see anymore. Anyone that draws Harley draws her to favor Margot Robbie anymore. It's just kind of a expected.
I know
Yes,
it's
it's Bruce
this one
Timm,
looks
yeah.
more like her. Like the way they drew her, because usually she has more of that cartoonish. I know it's they're making it look like more of a realistic cover, but
I like it. I like that.
Mhm.
I like that Harley Sousa Micah. I know you guys were like making a big deal over the Wonder Woman one in our little chat, but our Bruce first chat, but
Yep.
I kind of like the Harley better myself.
Yeah.
I don't know.
yeah,
Well,
the Black Canary one,
Eye of the
like I
beholder.
said, is good as well. The Catwoman one is decent, but I've seen her do enough Catwoman, so
Sousa Micah is a great artist.
You-
She really is.
Do you think once the Lady Gaga comes out as Harley, they'll start doing her on there too?
hopefully not.
Hopefully not. But they might mix it up, a little bit, like some of the covers, maybe. Who knows?
I could use a photo cover. I love photo covers.
Photo covers, yeah.
But why? You don't even get them autographed. So what do you get? What are you looking for?
Talking about over here, I'm getting my Wonder Woman autographed by Linda Carter. All right.
These are all open orders.
Oh, sorry,
So-
we double clicked it. Yeah.
Yeah, so these
are all like $4 or $5. These aren't incentives, any of them.
Yeah, I believe they should be $5.99 because they're all the cardstock
Yeah,
variants.
cardstock.
So and they're all then, like I said, they're all open order. So
You can usually get a 9.9 or a 10 if you
I can
Chris
see
is
it.
doing a CQC these days.
I can see
No.
one of these getting a second print. with foil, or a store exclusive with foil.
The Wonder Woman, I believe, FOC for it is the 26th of February. So that FOC is coming up in a few days. So,
Oh yeah, you can check out my FOC on Sunday's Kingdom show. Between the covers.
Between the sheets.
Between the covers, Styx. What we did in Baltimore stays in
Oh,
Baltimore. Holy shit.
What happens in Charm City stays in Charm City.
That's enough of that.
I thought you said, Bruce, I thought you said circle jerking. But
what the hell? You have no tact. You gotta be. Never mind. Who taught this guy? Who brought him here? Jeez.
All right. For a new little segment, just maybe once or twice a month now, I'm just going to pepper in some pulps. In case you're not aware, CGC is grading pulps now. The casings look very nice. It looks about the size of a comic slab, but it will be thicker because pulps themselves are thicker. But it's not.
Joe, they already did novels. They have novel. CGG also does grading of novels, like the paperbacks.
Yeah,
I've seen paperbacks already for CGC graded.
Yeah, so I have a feeling we're going to start seeing more people slabbing pulps. Pulps are famously falling apart in many, many ways. They don't hold together extremely well. I mean, the binding on these here. Let me show this.
Oh, there's one good one.
That's Jedi.
That's a pulp.
So I don't know if you can see. I mean, they're relatively thick, and you always get a lot of chipping along there as well.
Yeah.
And the pages get extremely brittle. The paper gets extremely brittle. It was a time where a lot of people did trimming as well. So,
because of the humidity, Bruce. I see you shaking your head.
Pulps have always been kind of a buy them raw thing, with people saying it's very good or good, and sometimes very good. What you would expect very good in a comic could be a very beat up pulp. So
go ahead, Bruce.
I don't know. It's an interesting market that's been undervalued for a very long time.
Bring up Mama Bear's post, Bruce. Do it.
He literally said, "Big, thick, and good" within a few sentences.
There you go.
Words can happen together and be combined.
So she likes the girth of the book, thick. So okay, that's good.
But it's I know people always say it, but it has been a very undervalued market. There are people that do collect pulps, and there are a lot of pulps that go for a good amount of money, depending on the artist and stuff like that. But overall, it's been somewhat of an undervalued market for a long time. So maybe we're going to see bumps here and there. So every now and then, I'm just going to show you a few that are selling within the month and see what we got. So the first up, we got Startling Stories from 1950. Very good fine condition. And you can see from that picture, that was the one that sold. That's very good fine. And you can see how beat up that is around the edges. Has a good Earl Burgee cover. You also get a L. Ron Hubbard story that he wrote with pen name in there. That's kind of one of the fun things with pulps. Not only can you find some really great artists that did a lot of the cover art, but a lot of the stories inside are done by relatively famous sci-fi writers that are very recognizable nowadays. So if you like to collect authors' work as well, in here you'll find an L. Ron Hubbard story for all you Scientologist fans. Up next, we got Bullseye Detective, sold for a nice $2,040 at auction.
Okay.
From fall 1938. It was an author's copy. So, sometimes some of these notations are kind of fun. You get some interesting things. You get a lot of, they're not official pedigrees. I don't know if CGC will work pedigrees into things. A lot of the heritage auctions come from pulp pedigrees. So people that had very large pulp collections will let them go.
Hey,
Oh,
I'm not touching that one.
This one's from Fiction House. You got a great cover by George Gross. It's just a good solid. Well, Fiction House always sells well in general, whether it be comics or pulps. So again, nice sale for $2,000.
Yeah.
Next went for $2,520. Complete Detective, May of 1939, from Red Circle Publications. You got a good Norman Sanders skeleton cover at a very good find. It's a really interesting market to see what sells well and what kind of goes by in pulps, because there are tons of pulps out there. There are a lot of these detective. You'll probably find 60 or 70 something detective titles out there within pulps. And last up on the list, so I had to throw Weird Tales in there. Beautiful Margaret Brundage cover. You also get the second Conan story ever, because Robert E. Howard, who created Conan, launched Conan in Weird Tales. Margaret Brundage was the first to draw Conan. So her run of Weird Tales, any of her covers, sell exceptionally well. And here you also get a reprint of an H.P. Lovecraft story as well. Which is
Hey,
nice.
Joe, quick question. Has Conan been on the cover of the Weird Tales books?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's not the same looking Conan that you're used to, but yeah, he's there. So that is our Pulp Marketplace for the week.
There's something
Just
for
fun.
everyone. Something for everyone. And
It's fun because I like Golden Age stuff, so I like all the weird little rabbit holes of Golden Age stuff. But you get a lot of, if you like sci-fi covers, especially old kind of sci-fi art, pulps are fantastic. There's amazing stuff in Planet Stories and stuff like that. Amazing that are out there. If you like, romance type stuff, there's great stuff, detective stuff, crime stuff. The pulps are really fantastic, and some of the art is amazing. And everyone you're dealing with these pulps is dead. So nobody's going to be going and getting signings of these. These artists aren't making new art. This is what it is. What's there is
anything
what's
goes.
there. Yeah.
There's no comic code, no nothing. So anything goes.
Yeah. You could find some pretty cool, pretty wacky stuff.
That's cool.
All right, let's get into some news. So apparently, the Joker's 2 budget for Variety has hit $200 million.
Oh.
Do you think it's going to be as big of a movie as people are billing it for, or the money they're putting into it, based on what we've seen with superhero movies recently?
I don't see CGI in this.
I don't know. I don't trust any numbers when it comes to budgets, because the studios never release the budget numbers, and for it to go from 80 million to 200 million seems a little ridiculous.
It depends. I mean, if they maybe they're jacking up the marketing for it, because a lot of these movies have been very thin on marketing overall. So
this isn't your typical superhero movie, for one, and two, I think because the first one was such a hit, people are going to want to check this out, unless it is just absolutely terrible and word of mouth, puts the squadouche on it. People are going to want to see this. I mean, I'm going to want to see it just because I like the first one.
I don't trust
Uh,
Variety anyway. They've been doing hit pieces on Marvel and DC movies before they even come out. So I don't trust anything with the trades anymore when it comes to budgets.
Fair enough.
Get another Madam Web debacle.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to hit that level. But,
no, I don't think it'll be a Madam Web situation. I don't know. These budget, you guys talk numbers all you want. I think in the end it's going to make money. Is it going to make enough money that it won't be considered a flop? I don't know. That's for someone else, the bean counters, to tell me. But I think people are going to want to go see this. I think it's going to be the number one movie. It's going to be the number one movie the week it's released. Maybe even the second week it's released. I don't know what's coming out around it, but yeah, I'm not worried about this movie.
I don't think any big movies are coming out around Christmas next year. Well, this year. Avatar, does Avatar come out this year?
Oh, next year.
Yes.
I still don't know anybody that watches Avatar, even though it makes a ridiculous amount of money.
I don't know. The Netflix show just dropped, and I haven't heard hardly anybody talk about it. So,
Well, look, I look at it this way.
isn't it?
What?
If
The Avatar live
It's a
action?
different Avatar.
It's a different
Is it-
Avatar.
It just dropped.
Isn't everything anymore Degrassi? Everything's owned by like 4 companies.
I know, right? If everybody liked the first one, and and I know a lot of people that actually didn't like it.
That's
It wasn't their cup of tea, even though it was a Joker. They didn't like that Joker performance. I thought it was pretty good. I just, it all depends on the marketing, the word of mouth, and what people are craving. Like if this does come out, like whatever's coming out this year, there's some good movies coming out, but I don't think anything's coming out at the same time as this.
I would be very happy if they pour some money into marketing, because marketing has been pretty thin for a lot of these movies. So hopefully they market it well.
So I got a question, because Joe especially talks about marketing a lot. What is marketing nowadays? What is that? Because is marketing it's influencers.
It's influencers. That's all it is.
Well, it's
because we're not talking about traditional marketing. Like,
no, yeah, we are.
Make sure that trailer
plays
on. I mean,
it is. It's trailer. I mean, you still got to buy airtime.
People don't watch commercials anymore.
No, they don't.
So they don't care about that. So putting it on during the commercial break between whatever the popular TV show nowadays is, Grey's Anatomy's finale, whatever, people don't care. They're going to record it and scan through it.
Well, don't forget, a lot of the streaming services are starting to introduce commercials.
Oh yeah,
and then making you pay more for a commercial-free version. So there will be a place for commercials. There is still digital advertising.
That's the old model. That doesn't work anymore, especially with younger generations.
I don't think it works either.
Social media is the way to go. That's why they get all these influencers to show up to screenings and red carpet events.
Oh yeah,
so their followers can get interested in these movies.
But I mean, it's an all of the above. They're doing traditional marketing as well as social media marketing. And then just getting the people out there doing press and all that stuff. It all costs money.
Yeah, you're still gonna get people watching commercials during like football events or hockey events, whatever sporting events.
You watch YouTube, you get commercials.
Yeah.
Well, you see, like the marketing thing, like football was supposed to have a lot of things. Grassy said that the football didn't come out. There's many things like marketing does help. The movies, the shows a lot, because when you get it out there, people see it and they start talking about it.
Well, the good thing about WBD, the merger, is there's so many different networks that they own. They could just throw the trailer up for free. So they're not going to spend a ton of marketing anymore for these movies.
I mean, okay, so Degrassi brings up an example of, the stars doing the circuit, right? They still do that.
Yeah, the late night shows.
But I know they still do, Colbert and Fallon and all that other stuff.
Those late shows bring in numbers still.
Somehow, because they're horrible struggle sessions to watch. But.
You know, it had John Stewart return to the Daily Show.
Yeah.
There was 15 million people watching him.
Yeah, only on Mondays though.
Yeah.
I heard a rumor Kimmel's leaving. So
Yeah, it's about time.
yeah, I agree.
Late night shows are just horrible.
By the way, I know there were some giggles when I brought up Grey's Anatomy. Grey's Anatomy is still on. It's still
Yes.
going. I think it's in its final season.
It's
So
for some
don't laugh at
god
me,
awful
Styx.
reason.
Don't giggle at me, Styx. I think it was Styx.
It was.
The numbers are there for the show.
I didn't think it was
Yeah.
still on TV.
Yeah, it's still on.
Still just as bad as it's always been.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, I just read this and I just kind of enjoyed it. Helen Mirren says you can't get upset about Oscar snubs, and basically say, can you even remember who won Best Film of the Year last year? So
That's a great point.
I figured during award season here, it was a nice statement for.
Wait a minute.
an
Last year
actress.
was I do remember. Last year was that one that everybody was crazy about, and I watched it.
Everything, everywhere at once.
Yeah, I did not like that movie at all.
It was all right.
Anyway, I know that's not the purpose of Joe's clip here, but
Yeah, she was referring to Margot Robbie and Barbie.
No, she's right. The film did what a film was supposed to do. It made a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
And that's what that movie was meant to do. You know, it's
Yeah, more
was
people
what it
were
was.
upset on social media than the stars of the movie were. They weren't upset. They didn't care.
yeah.
to that point, more people are upset about it than are going to watch the Oscars, probably. So
Oh yeah, definitely.
nobody's watching this stuff hardly.
Nobody watches award shows. Then they get upset the next day, go on rants.
Yeah. I thought it was nice that an actress with some gravitas came out and was like, nobody really gives a shit about award shows. So that was good.
And the fact that you grabbed a picture of her shooting a rifle is just a coincidence.
Yeah.
That's from the movie Red, isn't it? I don't know.
I think so.
I agree, Cosmic.
Or Red 2.
Yeah, that is from Red. I specifically looked for a clip from Red. I was going to pull up a young Helen Mirren. She was quite foxy in her younger days. But then people would look at it and be like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Is this the bottom? Have
Those
we
are the
reached it?
tops.
How many more failures can this genre endure?
Listen,
Before,
Bruce, did you see this yet? You were going to see
No.
it. Even Bruce's not watching this thing.
Listen, all I know is
I'm watching it
DB's
tomorrow. I've been
But-
sick, and my friend's been sick, and
great. I won.
it's been a whirlwind of the last couple of weeks. So
We don't know if you actually won yet, Dom. But
I
you
won.
did pick a
The
winner.
bomb.
You did, but you got to look at because Joe picked Argyle, and compared to Argyle's budget, I don't think it's doing very well.
Argyle
either.
did better
Well,
than
we did find out.
What?
We did find out thanks
Argyle's
to Degrassi
budget is huge.
that the Argyle's budget
Yeah, it was
was but it was packed into a multiple movie deal, which we didn't know at the time. So
Oh.
that does soften
I
that a little bit.
I knew we were going to be talking about this, and this movie has been talked to death over all the shows, not only on this channel but every channel it seems like that does this pop culture thing. But so I have a question. I don't know if this is a fresh question or not, or if it's been asked. So Disney owns
Thank you, Ed.
Marvel.
Yes.
No, but this is
Yeah.
Sony. This is Sony. Never mind. So that might answer my question. I guess my question, what I was thinking was, has there been any recent like Madam Web comic stories appearances? I mean, we always look at that one where it looks like she's sitting on a bag,
Yes.
like a beanbag chair. Has
Last
there
year,
been anything?
last year, Edge of Spider-Verse.
Yeah, they shoehorned her in there for a couple episodes.
Yeah, she wasn't
Issues.
like the main.
Yeah.
focus
I know
of
this
the
is
story.
Sony, and Sony doesn't owe, or Disney doesn't owe
No.
Sony anything, I guess.
Well,
I assume they're still two
right.
separate companies. So yeah, it just seems like
They-
Joe talks about budgeting for for people to know about for people to know
Yeah.
about something. It just seems like there would have been more comic appearances, maybe some sexy covers on
Yeah.
comics, something to get the nerds excited about this movie, and it just seems like there wasn't anything leading
Well,
up to this.
Not
movie.
It's
enough
not
to
from
Other than
wet
that,
my
there's-
whistle.
From what Perp and other guys at MME said, it's not really a comic book movie.
Yeah, and truthfully, I didn't even
The
really
comic
bring this
book-
up to
It's
talk
based on a
about
comic book,
necessarily,
more of a horror genre type movie.
but I didn't really even bring this up to talk so much about Madam Web as much as the Marvels didn't do so good. This didn't do so good. Are we going to see a bottoming and then a resurgence of strong movies, or
That's always the
are
hope.
these? I mean, how many bombs of this genre can the genre endure before budgets get
I
severely
still have
pulled
high
back?
hopes. I have high hopes for Craven. I know I picked it to be my loser of the year, but I still have high hopes for Craven. I'm bothered that this is probably going to impact what people think of Craven, just because Craven, even if Craven doesn't suck, it's gonna suck by association.
What people fail to realize is that Sony's taking risks with movies. They don't work fine, but they still have their bread and butter of Spider-Man, the main movies in the video games.
Yeah,
These
I
movies are
understand
only
what you're
like
saying.
65, 75 million to make.
Look, I'm gonna be
yeah, I
honest.
understand what you're saying. Financially, they don't give a shit, but it gives Sony. It's giving Sony a stigma of not being able to make a good movie, even though they do occasionally. They have their two franchise titles that they hang their hat on.
When can we start to say
No,
that
don't do it.
Sony gives the property to Marvel, rent it out to do the stories, and have them sit back and just let Marvel take hold of the characters that they still own them. They'll own them, but they let Marvel just do it without getting involved in anything, and let Marvel make the stories, put them in, and they get the money with the characters. When are we going to see that? Because look, Sony's going to keep putting these movies out. Yeah, they make a bread and butter with Spider-Man, but look, they haven't been making Spider-Man. What, the Enter the Spider-Verse cartoon? Remember, Marvel.
We just got 3 Spider-Man movies in the last 7 years.
The animation, Spider-Man animation, Disney owns animation. The Marvel MCU owns the rights to the animation.
What?
Yes.
What are you talking about? Dom?
Animation is owned by Disney. Anything Spider-Man.
You've seen the contracts again, right? Okay.
Yeah. Look,
just saying.
So no, I'm just saying. The whole fact is that they own the rights to animation. Movies, no. But come on, eventually you're gonna have to sit back and say, you know what? Let the Disney and MCU take hold, because it's annoying. It's really annoying that they're putting out shit stuff. They're ruining. They're ruining everything. Because
this goes back to what I said before, Don. You're not watching any of it. Why does it bother you so much?
Why? Because I like Spider-Man. Spider-Man is my favorite character.
Do you care about Madam Web?
But Madam Web is a part of Spider-Man. Spider-Verse. It's Spider-Man. It's still
so. I really wish Bruce had seen this already, because it was my question. Do you think this film would have done better if they would have severed all ties to the comic book adaptation and not used the title Madam Web, but called it something else? Would it have been a better?
Yes, because
Hot Girl and Girl Action.
Because everyone knows that horror. What? Everyone knows that horror movies are doing very, very well. So if they would have leaned into the horror genre more, I think this would have done better.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. But they own television animation. But the whole fact is that a lot of the stuff, Kingpin, is owned by Disney, and they use Kingpin.
What?
Right in the Enter the Spider-Verse, the movie. So they had a collaboration with Disney.
So if I'm correct, I don't know if I'm correct on this or not. I think any character that originated in a Spider-Man comic is owned by Sony. And I think Kingpin is being loaned out to Disney. If I'm right.
No, I think they said Kingpin is Daredevil.
Yeah,
because he's more prominent in Daredevil.
Yep.
That makes sense.
I know there's a whole list.
So to bring it back to Joe's question before we maybe move on is, Yeah, I think this is the bottom, unless Sony revamps their strategy when they want to do these little minor character, you know, and not even make it like Bruce was saying. This isn't really a comic book movie. Maybe they need to relook their strategy, because I do think that this is the bottom. People will continue to go see the Spider-Man movies, I think, but they're going to lose credibility when they try to release these little, you know, onesie twosies. And like Bruce said, maybe they'll care. Maybe they're just going to throw it up against the wall, and when one sticks, it's going to be a big hit. Maybe that's their strategy. Fine.
Or if they're losing that much out of it, they might just stop and just be like, well, fine, we'll put out a Spider-Man movie every 3 years. It'll do well, and then say to hell with the rest of the stuff, because it's not going to.
Just one thing people forget: even though Morbius didn't do well in the theaters, it killed it in VOD. It killed it on Netflix. It's killing it on Disney Plus.
Well,
there will be cult followings.
It doesn't matter if it kills it on Disney Plus or kills it on Netflix. Nobody gives a
more
shit
subscribers.
Not necessarily. You just get more people watching it. It doesn't. You can't necessarily. It's very hard to translate a specific property to more subscribers.
Yeah,
but these movies will get a cult following, and like all movies that had failed in the 80s and 90s, they had cult following. You may love them now, but they weren't well received when they came out.
The new Spider-Man cartoon on Disney is going to be huge. Yes, the Spider-Man's freshman year. Look, because it has characters, it has Norman Osborn in it, it has Daredevil. It's got a lot.
People are going to cry about that too.
Look, my thing is that I think Sony should just loan it out to Disney and let Disney pay rent and use the characters, and they're going to make money. They will make money, because then you can interact with characters with other characters.
They don't need the MCU to make money. That's what we're saying, Dom.
But
when this thing goes to streaming, where do you think it's going to stream? It's not going to stream on
Netflix.
Disney Plus, is it? Or is it going to be Netflix?
Netflix first.
Netflix first. Well, it's going to hit VOD first, then Netflix.
Yeah, and then Disney Plus later on.
In a few weeks.
So drop this on Netflix the same time the new Stranger Things, mini series comes out or whatever. You'll get all these subscribers, and you call it a winner, and there you go.
You know, and Dakota Johnson didn't do this movie any favor with not knowing anything about Spider-Man in interviews, and
no, they lied to her, said it was the MCU.
No, that's not proven, Dom.
I think it is. I think it is.
Yeah, Sonny Crockett Jr.'s press tour was less than stellar.
Yeah, I don't care if these two girls know bubkiss about Spider-Man. Whatever they're doing on screen has to be good, and apparently it's not. I don't care. I don't want what's her name? Dakota Fanning. What is that her name?
Yeah.
I don't care if she goes, oh yeah, Madam Web, blah blah blah. I can spew out. Okay, you didn't translate that onto the screen. Your knowledge and your love of this character, and they don't care. They don't care.
Yeah, and you're right. That's fine. I mean, I don't really care that she doesn't know anything about, Spider-Man or anything else. I mean,
they should know. If you're going to play a character, same thing with Star Wars too. You should know characters in Star Wars. If you're going to be playing a character in Star Wars, you should know.
They have to know enough. They have to know enough to play the part. That's all.
I know, but they should know. I should watch stuff to get ready for the movie, so they can bring something to the table. A lot of times they don't even do it.
In some cases, there's so much to watch, though, Dom, that you don't know which iteration you're going to be playing.
I know,
and then it might skew what you're going to be.
Okay, you know what? But Sony should tell them that. Sony should go.
Well, I do agree with that.
The company that she's working for, they should tell her, all right, we're going to be doing Madam Web from the 2000s, not the old Madam Web, and give them a rundown. We're going to be doing this and that. But if they don't do that, you can't blame the actor or the actress, but at the same time, you can blame the actor and the actress, because there's a lot of shit out there that they can look at. And
I agree. Actors, they get a script. They're supposed to become the script. They're supposed to become the character. There should be research done. I'm saying that for all films.
Yeah.
Look at Jared Leto. He gets in the character and stays in character no matter how bad a movie is.
Exactly.
He's in character for every character.
Giggles disagrees on that. She said that Jared Leto. She don't like Jared Leto.
No, what? You said that It's the actor's job to like use the material that's provided. But what if you are given instructions that this is completely different? You don't know what they were dealing with.
No, but there's still a lot of stuff out there that they can look at. Because obviously, when they make a movie based off of something that was done in comic book form.
But what if they turn around and be like, yeah, it wasn't this comic book form, but you know what? We're going to put it in the medieval times.
Get him, Giggles.
Completely different story. So if that's the
Giggles
case,
is down either on the show.
source material as your material.
You know, but
to move
most,
forward.
but 9 out of 10 times, the source material is what based on what they're doing.
But if you think about it, a lot of these comics they would then turn around.
Well, while they're talking, please subscribe to Kingdom of Nerds. I'm almost at 1K subs. You can check everybody here out on Monday nights on Monday Madness. Thank you very much.
Yeah, give us some thumbs up too. We don't ask for enough thumbs up.
Yeah,
Get those likes up.
it would help.
Thank you for the knowledge.
Yeah,
Good job, Giggles.
but again, I didn't necessarily bring this up to really shit on Madam Web. It is what it is.
You knew what
But-
you were doing.
But we've, no, I mean, to me, it's a bigger question because the movie's out. The movie sucks, according to most people. So, I mean, that is what it is. I have no need to continue to bash on it because that ain't going to make it any worse or better. But I think it does. If you have a string of shit movies in this genre, it is going to affect how the studios treat these movies.
Yeah.
They're not going to throw money into questionable things. They're only going to go for sure things, which means you're going to get less content on certain things.
Now, let me ask you a question now. All right. Madam Web is the main focus of her getting her abilities to become Madam Web, right? And Ezekiel was the main antagonist in the movie that was going after, but he's not bad. He was just trying to.
Well, no one on the panel has seen the movie, Dom. So
Okay, I'm just saying, but the main baddie in the Spider-Verse is Merlin. He was the vampire that was going after all the Spider-Men in the Spider-Verse. Which, if they didn't have that, or if they're going to go
Merlin.
Merlin, if they're going to have the
Yeah,
second
Joe,
movie,
you're just gonna have to click to the next one. John,
all right.
Hit the move along. Move along.
All right. Should we try for an asteroid?
Hey, did
I
say
just
that
found. Yeah, you did. You did. I just found this funny. This woman is marrying an AI hologram, ushering in a weird new era of human robot relationships.
what is this thing?
Is it a
Choir?
hologram of like her dead husband or something?
No, this was Business Insider. It's written by
What is the
by Business
hologram
Insider.
of?
So
Who
it's
is the
close to
hologram?
Inquirer quality.
Yeah.
It's an AI.
Wait.
created-
Please answer my question. Who is the hologram of?
Oh, she got an AI hologram that was trained off of information of her past relationships.
Oh God.
Okay.
All right, so this isn't something sweet like her wanting to carry on the memory, sweet and maybe sad, of her carrying on the memory of a late husband or something.
No.
This is
No.
like this AI is a culmination of all of, I assume, the best parts of all her past boyfriends.
Correct.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Did
I
we
just-
verify this story?
It is. She's
So
she's a Spanish performance artist, and it's a verified story.
No, wait, who's marrying them? Obviously, this isn't a legal marriage. Is this like they're getting married?
It's in Spain. I don't know what
They're
you can do in
getting
Spain.
They're getting
I
married
don't
in,
know.
like, a
I don't know
game
what's
room
legal
or
in
something?
Barcelona.
Yeah. The
say it's
enchilada
not
guy
legal
was in
yet.
there.
It's. I think it's a chat. It's chat bot. It's just like I don't know if you guys know what waifus are.
Wife.
He's gonna get a
Like it.
virus.
It's a Japanese AI. Well, video games have them where it's an anime have it where the woman does everything she can to please the man. They have been doing this for years where lonely men have created these AI things and they, you know what they do.
But again,
It's
this
not-
is a hologram, and she is marrying it.
It's just
So-
saying
That
weird.
Lonely.
So
Hologram. I can see AI on a computer, but
some weird guy filling socks that nobody knows about in a little room somewhere is a little different than somebody actually marrying a hologram.
Yeah, this is weird. This is, I mean,
Yeah.
because if it's a hologram, you have to have the the equipment to generate this hologram. So obviously it's not going to be a mobile thing. She can only interface with this hologram in her computer room. It's not like she's carrying around a little puck.
We're looking to.
I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed to say it. I watched an episode of the Kardashians at one point where they set up. They set up the hologram. There is a hologram machine where you can stand in front of it. It does scan you, and then you have looks like a big ender portal if you've ever played Minecraft, that you stand in front of somewhere else that could be in somebody else's house, and it renders a 3D hologram of that individual, and they can sit there and talk to you and interact with you.
Wait. So you go to the store with this thing? I don't believe that.
No.
I think this is all a big stunt because she's a performance artist. It's going to be a big performance art piece that she's doing. It just sounds ridiculous.
Why are they wearing Snuggies? That's cool. That is true.
Hopefully the asteroid comes first.
Actually, what Mama Bear had a. Oh, never mind.
No.
I was going to bring up this. Why do they do this? Because she's absolutely right. In every disaster movie, the president's either black or a woman. Why do they do that? What?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. We're getting solar flares before the asteroids anyway, so
Don't worry about
I'm
it.
just saying, in any of these disaster movies, it's like, anyway.
Well,
Like, why?
You got a little taste with AT&T this week with the solar flare, so
You saw that thing that was dangling from the sky?
It's like,
all righty. So apparently, the rumor came out that after Quantum Mania didn't do so well, that the MCU was already looking to minimize Kang's role in the future phases before major problems. So,
no way.
So
I can believe it because it wasn't well received.
This makes me feel better because at least in the back of their mind, they were thinking about phasing out Kang beforehand versus, okay, it's last minute. Now we got to get rid of this guy. Now what are we going to do? So makes me feel a little better for the future.
When has the MCU ever done a 360 and said, I don't think we're going to go that way? Never. They've always pushed through and done it the way they wanted to do it. They didn't give two baloney craps about what everybody else thought.
Well, I think with Iger returning, things have changed. He's more hands-on with it. Yeah. He's not letting Kevin Feige do what he wants anymore. He's reining them in.
Ain't no half-stepping.
That's what I've done either.
Yeah, because he's not letting him do the right story anymore. He wants to put certain things in.
Oh, jeez. Here we go.
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna jump in and say I shouldn't say this because I'm on this freaking show, but I could care less because I still have Kang hangover from like a couple of months ago when all everyone did was I don't care what they do. Just I could give a shit.
But the fact that it possibly was in the works makes me think, who they're going to have a big bad. You need to have a big bad that's overarching for major movies.
Right.
So I could care less about Kang. The question is, who will they promote?
You have Secret Wars
to that
coming.
role.
Secret Wars coming. You have the Beyonder. The Beyonder coming, and Doctor Doom could be the secondary character later on to become the big baddie. But there's really no big bads. You pumped up Thanos for 10 plus years, and then you kill them off. But you can bring them back, like comic books bring characters back anyway. So, but that's why you need certain characters to make things work smoothly. Like Sony owns the rights to all the cool bad Spider-Man characters that actually work in the MCU that could actually become big baddie. Norman Osborn can work at street level, but at the same time can be a big baddie to a certain point. He's
a big bad for one character. I know. The entire
he did make the
MCU.
Dark Avengers.
No, it wouldn't work. That wouldn't work.
No.
He made the Dark
Remember
Avengers.
that Axe Avengers thing? Didn't work.
I know, but there's a lot of stories that they could. Siege, freaking, the storyline Siege was freaking great. You have all these things that they could do, like certain characters. What, you're gonna have Galactus come for the Fantastic Four, and all of a sudden he's gonna become the big baddie for everybody else. You need that one big baddie that could actually.
It'll be Dark Phoenix again.
What happened?
It'll be Dark Phoenix again.
Yeah, who knows? You know, you could take a mutant character, a mutant baddie, and have him start manipulating the MCU. You know, so but it doesn't seem right. You need something that's a character that will, like they want to make Kingpin the street level Thanos.
What?
You know, I don't know.
Yeah. That's my favorite.
Yeah, at some point,
chance.
Dom's ramblings will make sense when we look back. But right now, it's just like, what?
Oh, it's interesting. I thought it was interesting that it leaked out that they were already thinking about lessening the Kang role, which is a good thing to begin with because I think it ran its course. I didn't really need 7 more movies with him as a major villain in it. So
Yeah.
see where it goes.
Yeah.
I just threw this in there just because I found it interesting. Sam Waterston's leaving Law and Order after 30 years.
Damn, he had brown hair. His hair was dark, but by the time before he first started, no, it's old.
And you know, I don't, you know,
His eyebrows.
I don't really care
You
about
found the
Law
one
and
thing I
Order.
care about less than Kang. Okay.
I thought it was interesting because there's very few people that have that type of longevity with a show
I have never.
or a series or anything anymore.
Don't tell me you've
You
never
know what's
watched
more
Law and Order.
amazing? What's more amazing is with all the different Law and Orders that we've had over the years, I don't think I've ever watched a single episode of any Law
Get
and
out
Order.
of here, really?
I don't think I have.
Oh, it's such
that's so
easy
bad.
watching procedural TV.
You probably have and didn't know it.
Yeah,
Well, I hate those shows for different reasons. I lived it, so
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was cool that they're, you know, again, you don't see actors or actresses that have stuck with a single character in a continually running series for this long anymore. It's just a rare.
you're not counting daytime soap operas,
What?
right?
No, of course not, because that's a whole
stop.
that's a whole other ball of wax.
I'm just saying.
We got John Aniston, one of the greatest actors ever, just passed away this year.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, Jennifer's daddy.
Bring back Lalucci.
no Lucci. But
Victor Kiriakis.
if you haven't seen Sam Waterston and was it Gracie and Frankie? Grace and Frankie on
Grace and
Netflix,
Frankie.
you're missing out. Great
He's a great
cast.
actor.
Jane Fonda, Lily Tomlin, and Martin Sheen.
If you
Great show.
if you also want to see a great Sam Waterston role, I highly suggest you watch Serial Mom, which is still one movie I could watch
Not
at any
anymore,
time.
BK. Maybe years ago.
And Serial Mom will make me laugh every single time I watch it. Great Kathleen
Willow.
Turner in there as well.
Wow.
And finally, why? Why?
That's a good question.
We're getting
Why?
KFC. KFC's making pizza chicken.
Oh my God, the heart attacks are gonna happen with this, man.
Why?
Pizza.
You ask why? Because
Pizza.
we can.
Well, I also follow it up with, and can I please have some?
Yeah. I don't visit KFC very often, but I guarantee you the next time I do, if this is on the menu, I'm ordering this thing because this is mouthwatering.
I'm very torn
Uh,
because number one, I thought the double down when they did the double down, I thought that was ballsy. You have to have stones to say who needs bread on a sandwich. We'll replace the bread with 2 chicken patties. That to me was impressive.
I'm eating this SOB with my hands. I ain't even using it. I'm just picking it up.
all these places make these things. It's like, how the hell are you supposed to, yeah, you could be happy and eating, but all this friggin' processed stuff, man.
You're taking all the taste out, BK. Removing it all.
Yeah.
Oh, grilled chicken.
So-
Yuck.
I had seen this and I looked into it a little bit. So this has been around since 2015. They've been doing it in like the Philippines and places like that since 2015, and they're just finally bringing it over here. So
We're behind the Philippines.
I guess we're behind. Well, that's their testing record. If nobody dies over there, bring it over here.
I guess the only normally I don't like when they try
He's
to
It
When
is
they try
basically
to-
chicken parm.
it
Yeah,
is
with
chicken
that.
parm. It is.
Yeah, chicken parm.
when they try to fusion stuff up though. I'm normally not a huge fan of it. Like the nacho fries or at Taco Bell when they had that or whatever. But the fact that I believe Pizza Hut is also owned by the conglomerate that owns KFC and Taco Bell.
Yeah,
So,
the Yum.
Didn't
Corporation.
somebody make a sandwich chicken between two donuts or something? I'm still mad I
Yes.
missed out on that. I missed it.
Yes, they did.
Yes.
Look, all I
think
know is
KFC did that. Maybe.
is-
Yeah.
all
They
I
got
know
some
is
geniuses
about
working in that
processed
company.
Food this is.
Arby's.
All I know is the processed food this is. My wife went out with the Wigmans and bought two deep pan pizzas from Wigmans. So I was like,
Wegmans.
Oh,
Wegmans.
Wigmans.
Wegmans is good.
Wegmans.
But
Weg.
yeah, so
They probably
I
owned
don't
one in
know.
New York City. So
That Wegmans.
I can only
Wegmans
imagine how
is
expensive it
huge.
is. I still can't believe how
What?
expensive McDonald's is now. It's insane.
listen, $31 an hour. There's memes going on. If McDonald's employees are making $31 an hour, how much damn burgers going to be?
Well, they won't be because almost everything will be just those kiosks and robots doing everything.
That's it.
We
But, I mean,
stopped. My family stopped on the road today, and we went to the place that was there. So we stopped in at Dairy Queen, and still spent $60 at Dairy Queen.
Oh, so it must have been Dairy Queen Brazier.
Oh, it was on the highway, right? Was it on the highway?
It was in like a little township, yeah.
But even still here, I went and got an Egg McMuffin meal the other day.
That's Hawaii prices.
I was running through. I got an Egg McMuffin meal and an extra hash brown. It was $12.
The heck? Shit, the heck with fried chicken between two donuts. How about a friggin' burger? Friggin' glazed donut, man. Let's get a burger. Friggin' nice hamburger,
That's just
man.
gross.
Hey,
That's not gross.
That's gross.
Yes,
listen.
the Brazier.
No, friggin'
Brazier. There is a different old school Dairy Queens did not have hot food. Only the Dairy Queen Braziers had hot food.
Mhm.
Dairy Queen.
Sonic had a
Dairy
peanut
Queen
butter
trivia
burger,
for
man,
you.
that I missed out on. That's freaking good stuff.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's nuts. All right.
Yeah, but
Any other thoughts on food?
Now I'm hungry. Thank you very much, Styx.
eat it up, Yum.
Yeah.
And we don't have anything. Yeah, I got some chips to pick on.
I like it when they throw stuff together that's just kind of crazy. Like I said, I don't know if I said it on the air or off the air when that pancake, not IHOP, the other one that I can never remember the name of.
Waffle
but-
House? You mean Waffle House, the best place in the world?
No,
Denny's.
Denny's.
Denny's. Thank you. I
Denny's.
don't know
Get a-
when
the
Denny's
old words
had
over my
when Denny's
head.
had the when Denny's had the bacon maple syrup ice cream sundae. That
Hey,
shit was
that's-
good. That was some good shit.
Bacon maple ice.
Bacon maple syrup ice cream sundae. It was delicious.
Well, I don't like ice cream, so
A chicken breast.
Sometimes they hit one out of the park with some of those.
You
some
get
of
the
those things they
chicken
put
cutlet
together.
breast, you pound it out, you friggin' fold it up, put it in the thing, and put it in a deep fryer, and you make it a chicken taco. There you go.
Dom doesn't cook, obviously.
I cook all the fucking time.
I want to see proof of this. Post food on the
I'm-
like
I cook all
Lopez.
the fucking time.
I- I will wear my Waffle House
do.
badge loud and proud.
Woman, I do.
I will eat at Waffle House
We
any day. of the
want
week.
to.
Oh,
we
you
wanna
say
see-
woman? I do.
We want to see some fat fries and some, slave one sausages or something like that.
I make some good stuff, man. I make some good
There
shit.
you
Yeah,
All righty.
as he orders it from the takeout.
Moving on.
Hey, listen, I'm
Jedi.
Italian.
This
I do
week
my due
on
diligence
That's
on
Not a
food.
Comic. All right, Don. Hold on.
Thank you, Jedi. Thank you.
This week
Rated.
on That's Not a Comic Sell of the Week. Last week, Bruce Fur recommended that we look at badges.
Don't need no
Not
stinking
quite
badges.
the rabbit hole
Badges.
of shoes, but badges. There is a collector's market for badges for real. So what I found, the way I decided to attack this segment this week, was to pick some badges from some of the more iconic civil servants, I guess, that we've heard of throughout the years. So The first one is an antique Texas Rangers badge made from an 1883 Mexican peso coin.
Hey.
The guy was quite honest that was selling this. He said he didn't actually know if it was how authentic it was, but he was pretty confident that it was made with an 1883 Mexican peso coin, which is how they made the badges back then. I've heard.
There you go.
So, for the sake, we'll assume that if the badge isn't old, the coin is. So I don't know. I don't know why anybody would risk destroying an 1883 Mexican peso coin to make a fake badge. But anyway,
bootleg.
I have a few thoughts, but I'm not going to say them.
Okay. So yeah, this thing sold for $421 and change off 25 bids back just a couple of weeks ago.
That was pretty good action for something like that.
Yeah.
Next up, we have our brave firefighters of NYC, a vintage New York Fire Department badge. No year or date was given in the sales listing. Sold for $225 for a fixed price in late December of last year. And lastly, Chicago PD, vintage Chicago police badge. There's actually two here. One of them's active duty badge. The other is retiree badge. Again, no age or year was given. $665 and change off 21 bids last month.
Wow.
So pretty cool, I think,
Yep.
that these are out there. I don't know how rare it is. I mean, obviously, I pulled my research off of eBay, so that's easy way to gather information. I don't know how easy it is to actually go out and find these things in the wild.
I'm guessing estate sales are probably the way to go to look for a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, if you know any law enforcement and they go to all these meetups and cons, law enforcement festivals and stuff, you probably can get a buddy to look for you with some of these.
I'm sure you can find them at gun shows too, because gun shows always have booths. It's just like going to a Comic-Con where there's a sword booth. There's always weird stuff at gun shows in terms of booths.
I just want to, BK, people say a lot of bad stuff, about you, BK. I'm a big fan. You have a great memory. He remembers the story I told about my great way back there uncle allegedly shooting a lawman in the back.
Oh,
This is James.
Jedi got some outlaw in his blood. He got some outlaw in there.
Yeah, but you never shoot a person in the back, man. That's cowardness, man. Shoot them up front.
You can't help what your ancestors did. They did what they did. I got nothing.
Thank you.
Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah,
I enjoyed.
I guess I can show this.
Yours? Yeah. You got your retire badge?
Yeah. So still shiny.
Nice.
Oh, I thought it said
You didn't put it in a block of lucite? You didn't put it in a block of lucite?
No. It still has its perks.
No, that's true.
It really does.
No, I
You
understand.
abuse your authority, goddamn you.
Excuse me?
You abuse your authority, goddamn you.
I did not abuse my authority.
Yes, you do.
You're lucky I didn't run into you in the city when I was working there.
Thank you, Jedi. I know this is
all those illegal
harder
search and pat downs that Brucefer did.
He used to take all the stuff. Oh, you got that? Let me put that in my pocket. Okay, go.
Yeah,
Dom would go to the
I had integrity,
pat
damn
him
it.
down.
Yeah, my female body inspector badge doesn't seem to carry that same weight.
I will tell you a story. We had a guy the judge put in jail, revoked his bail, and had to search him. I was like, I'm gonna take everything out your pockets. I'll be right back. I come back, he's totally naked in the cell. I'm like, dude, put your clothes on. It's not that type of party.
Oh, good times.
It's not fun.
And now, what everybody's been anxiously awaiting,
If you need
trivia with Styx, and as I have promised, I will add one new title page every week when Styx is doing trivia. So So we carried through the weeks, and for this week,
God.
I like that.
here we go, Styxboy. All right.
Very good.
Let me
Go ahead and send
edge
it
of the
up there.
stage.
Uh-oh.
There we go. We don't have an intermission on the show, but this is as close as we get.
This is as close as it comes. Yeah.
Grab your popcorn.
Please go get some water, take a bathroom break.
Here we go. All right. Qualified edition trivia night. Let's get it started, folks.
We need an intro.
Yeah, I need to find
Yeah.
some kind of music.
Well, we should
I've
have
I've been enjoying
Yeah.
just doing the new title page and just adding to them every week.
So this week, trivia is brought to you by Batgirl. And let's get her going here. Let's begin.
Make sure to hit
Like
yourself in the head
starting
with
up
a
an
brick
old
and put
car
on your
on a-
thinking caps.
It's like starting up an old car on a cold morning. You just have to
Yeah.
let it get going.
All right. All right, here we go.
Okay.
All right, question
Let's
number
go.
1.
There's a question?
It's coming. There we go. All right. Which version of Batgirl dies during Crisis on Infinite Earths? Is it the Stephanie Brown Batgirl? Is it the Barbara Gordon Batgirl? The Helena Bertinelli Batgirl? Or the Betty Kane Batgirl?
Okay, I don't believe Helena Bertinelli is a person. I think you took that up like Barbara Bertinelli or something.
She is the first huntress.
Yes.
Betty
Okay, so we
Kane?
know it's not her.
God, I haven't read Infinite
The
Crisis.
only one I know is Barbara Gordon, I think. I don't even know.
D.
No, wait a minute. Barbara Gordon? I don't know.
Betty?
Sorry, second huntress.
Betty.
Let's see. Degrassi is saying D. Mama Bear is stumped like the rest of us. Whoops, sorry. BK says Betty Kane.
All right, I'm going to hit the page, so it'll take 5 minutes before I get the answer.
Oh, I don't know. I'm going to say Barbara Gordon. I don't freaking know.
So the answer is D.
Yay.
Betty Kane.
Ah,
The first.
Right.
The first and original.
Degrassi, Cosmic.
Yep, the original Batgirl before Barbara Gordon.
Good job, everybody. Mama Bear. Dang starts with a D. You nailed it. All right.
Domination. Domtober.
All right, here we go. Ready? Question number 2. Barbara Gordon is said to be able to do what? Which one of these? What touch her chin to her knee,
What the hell?
speak and read several languages, or C, can she see the future, or D, blindfold herself to battle her opponents?
B.
Thank you for not putting walk on there as one of the answers.
Touch her chin with her knee.
Little
What?
local humor for you.
What?
We all have those special
Lips
abilities,
inside-
Jedi. That might just be one of them.
Hey,
I
Bruce
just wanna
said B,
glimpse
right?
inside your mind sometimes.
Yep.
B, right?
Touch your chin with your. Is that a special ability? Everybody can touch their chin to their knee.
Can they?
Or their knee or their chin.
That alien didn't have to in that David Aha cover.
I'm old as fuck and I could do that.
That what kept Dom warm on Friday nights before he got on the show.
House if you did that. Try it, Jedi. Go ahead.
I can't put my ankles behind my head, but I could freaking touch my chin and my knee. Oh my god.
God. You got to bring it to you.
I'm gonna say B. These others are preposterous. Styx is outdoing himself.
Well, you know what's funny? Jinx from G.I. Joe blindfolds herself to.
She does. She does. Yes, the answer is boom. B. She can speak and read several languages.
Yay.
Yeah.
Vince says he can't touch his knee. Well, I stand corrected. Okay, sorry, Vince. I
I'm
didn't mean to assume.
Oh,
sure I would have problems with it
Come
myself.
on. You can do it.
All right. Question number 3. It's coming. It's gonna be here any second now. Boom. Rosario Dawson has played Batgirl. True or false?
Did she voice Batgirl? Did she voice Batgirl? If she is it a
Does that
voice
count?
actress?
Voice?
Yeah,
Does that count?
it's
Yeah,
six.
that,
So,
that,
yeah.
that's a that
True.
would be a
True. It's true.
acting ability. Yes.
True.
Should it be true or not? I'm not going to tell you.
I say true.
Tom says true. I'm waiting on BK. I don't know. I mean, I really lean heavily on BK for these these answers.
Cosmic
BK.
Quinn B. B isn't even one of the. You might be
Got a lot of trues. Cohiba true. Cosmic true. Retrail two. Mama Bear says nope. BK says true. Okay, I'm going true.
Okay.
BK has spoken.
Is that your litmus if BK says true? Whatever the answer is.
BK is my
That's what
pop
you're gonna go
culture
with?
encyclopedia.
They go back.
He's my Wikipedia.
True.
Yep, she played Batgirl in the Lego Batman movie.
Hey, Zaggy.
All right, question number 4.
You know, these aren't terribly awful just yet, Styx.
All right,
Okay.
well,
Except for that one. That one was
I
a
get-
little nuts.
I can't troll you all the time.
Yeah, I think you
I'll
fell
try.
asleep on
I might
the keyboard.
try.
Oh, we gave this
Number
answer
two,
away.
I think you fell asleep.
Yeah,
on the
I think we did.
We gave this answer away.
Question 4. Besides the short time she was Batgirl, Helena Bertinelli was another DC character. Which one? I will say, if you've been paying attention this entire time, you might have heard the answer.
Joe answered this one already.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you were paying attention,
I
You
always
may have
pay
heard the
attention, Styx. I have to pay attention. Otherwise, this shit makes no sense.
I didn't pay attention. I know.
Hey, Huntress.
all right. Let's see if that's correct.
You're starting to get towards these long questions again, and I
Yeah,
don't like
well,
the long ones. So keep them.
I know you don't like words.
Keep them. I know. So.
A train is leaving Chicago at 40 miles an hour, traveling west.
Keep it simple, sailor.
Keep it
You're right.
simple, Styx.
Yeah, the old kiss method. Yeah. All right. Question 5. Last question. Which of these can the Cassandra Cain Batgirl not do? Can she not talk, read, see, or hear?
A, talk.
I want to say it's read. I mean, I know it's not. Nobody would teach her to read. That's so sad.
She's an assassin. She doesn't need to read.
Just draw her pictures. I'm gonna say here. Wait a minute, what BK say? Am I getting ahead? Yeah, BK says.
I don't know. B. I mean, C. I don't because I don't know.
I think that was BK's answer for the last
She's
one.
got to be able to see. She's not a real bat, Dom.
No,
All right, she's
blind.
got to be able to see.
No, I don't know. I'm saying. No, it's not a real bat, but this.
Dumb logic.
All right. So what I'm hearing is I have to get over on BK. That way, that's how I'm going to get over on you.
Yeah.
Tonight. So okay.
You got to trick up. We're a team. You got to trick up BK, or else
right.
we're going to
All
win
right.
every time.
Challenge accepted.
Thank you for the Commodore 64
Damn it.
idea.
Seriously?
So the answer is she cannot read. She can see, but she cannot read.
Damn it, BK. Wait a minute. What? She can see, but she can't read.
Right.
See,
So-
you should read.
Why can't she read? No one ever
She-
taught this girl to
No,
read.
but I
She-
can't read.
She has a form of dyslexia.
She's
We-
Batgirl. She
We
can't.
do not
overcome
make
that.
fun of special needs on this channel.
They could have just
I'm
sent her to
not. I'm
the Derek
just saying,
Zoolander School for Kids Who
there's
Can't Read.
Lots of people.
You can make fun of me all you want. But,
You're not.
Lots
you're
of
not
people with dyslexia learn to read. I'm not going to let her lean on that.
Without the intoxication, Cosmic.
thank you very much for playing along.
Yeah,
I
I'm
didn't
not going to
whine.
hold that
That's
one
not
against you,
whine.
BK, because I think that was BS.
Aw.
It's always BS.
All right. Let's look at some covers.
Are they sexy covers?
We get there. We get there. But she's been a while. She's been around. Batgirl's been around a
Thank
long
you,
time.
BK.
So we got to start off way back when with Batman 139, which is the first appearance of the first Batgirl, Betty Kane.
Yep.
Get her flying in on the old curtain.
Nice.
It's horrible.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Ice ceilings. What's the ceiling?
That's a
The
people
chat is
head.
letting you have it, Styx. I just want you to know the chat is rioting.
There's one rioter. Be careful.
They've had enough.
Mama
of
Bear
this
too.
Bullshit.
She's known as mute. But you did get some Betty Kane covers across some of the 12-cent Batmans and Detectives for a while. She popped up a lot, mostly with Robin more than anything else, or with her aunt who was Batwoman at the time. She showed up later as Batgirl Betty Kane in Teen Titans. I guess it's late 70s run of Teen Titans. So she shows up in a short 3-issue run of Teen Titans, I think 50 through 52.
I swear to God, if there is a cover of Batgirl reading a book, I am going to have a fit.
Well, that's the thing. It's which is always interesting when I pick a character. I'm like, oh, I'll just do Batgirl. That'll be fine. And then you realize, oh shit, there's been like 5 people that were Batgirl, and then there was somebody who was Batgirl, and then wasn't Batgirl for a long period of time, then was back as Batgirl for a period of time. So it gets a little
I love
sticky
this
at
book.
times.
One of my favorite books that I own.
It is great. Detective 359. You get your first Barbara Gordon Batgirl. Barbara Gordon is for me, Barbara Gordon is Batgirl. You've had a lot of different Batgirls show up here and there, but Barbara Gordon to me is the standard bearer of the moniker for Batgirl. You get her first frame in there. I always love when they introduce a character and you get the nice look. She's on the cover. Look, she's on the intro splash page, and then you have a decent introduction of the character. It's kind of more of a good old school way they handled introducing characters back then that were going to be larger characters. There's some really good. I know everybody sees that detective and that's what you think of about Batgirl, but there's some really good Detective Comics covers with Batgirl early on as well. You had the run where Detective had the kind of subtitle there of the Batman and Batgirl as well, which was kind of fun. A lot of these books had multiple stories in them. So a lot of times you'll have Batman and Batgirl, and you don't necessarily, maybe you'll get one story with Batgirl in it, 2 stories with Batman. It goes back and forth. You also have a little Bat Family tie-in there within Detective. Like I said, she had a nice run through a handful of Detective Comics early on, where she had some decent storylines where she played a big enough role within a Batman comic, where she wasn't just relegated to a secondary or tertiary character within a story. I always forget that this Batman Family title kind of popped out there as well. Which had some fun covers as well.
Are they playing tug of war with Robin?
Yes, they are.
Hmm.
Because they both love him so much.
I'm not
Yes.
sure what to make of that. But okay.
And look, you got Vicky Vale on the cover of that one too.
Vicky Vale.
I love the one in the middle there, the Bat Family, the giant size, where you have Joker's daughter versus Batgirl, which is a fun cover. I said a lot of these early Barbara Gordon covers are very underrated, and they're all pretty cheap to be able to find. I do kind of dig the Batgirl wearing the all white for the wedding issue. She has the white cowl and everything.
Is she married Robin?
Yes, and he's wearing a Robin tuxedo, which is also kind of hilarious and awful. You have this one-off Secret Origins book, which is good as well. So you get a little origin background with Barbara. You had a Batgirl special in 1988, which was kind of a nice. Around this time, she started to get a little bit more prominence in some books. The Batman Year One, which was later, but chronologically it would have been back further, had some really great covers. It was a good series to get some good early background with Barbara. I believe it was a 6-issue run. And all the covers on the Batgirl Year One are great.
Are those all the same artist doing those? Look like.
Yeah, all the covers were done by God. I always forget the guy's name. Mario something. Last name begins with an M as well. It has a bit of a Darwin Cookish look to it, but it's not Darwin Cook. Killing Joke, very famous Barbara storyline. Whoops, she gets shot. Whoops, she ain't walking no more. You also had the Batman Batgirl series. So at this point, you got, Barbara took one in the spine. Barbara ain't walking so good. So you get your pivot. So you have your stand-ins and your part-time Batwomen. So you have your Cassandra Cains. That series, she was in 2 full volumes of Batgirl as Batgirl.
Get the homage
You
cover.
had this is got Stephanie Brown there over on the right. You very briefly had what was her name? You had Charlie Radcliffe in Birds of Prey 96, who was briefly Batgirl, who made an outfit by herself to be Batgirl. But you had Stephanie Brown step in as Batgirl for a while. So if you like blondes instead of redheads or brunettes, you got some good Stephanie Brown covers.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah. And then finally, I would have brought up Elena Bertinelli, who very briefly was stepped in as Catwoman, but it was extremely, extremely brief. But then once you got the new 52, you got Babs back. Through all those other times of having Batgirl, she was Oracle while she was in the wheelchair. And she would help out the Birds of Prey and stuff like that as Oracle, but she was not Batgirl. But once she could.
That first cover, that's Hughes, right? Or am I wrong?
Yep.
Are the
That's
others
Hughes.
him too, or just the first one?
I believe just the first one. But there were a lot of good covers in the first Barbara Batgirl run. You had a J.G. Jones steampunk Batgirl, which, yes, there it is, Martine. I love the steampunk J.G. Jones. J.G. Jones steampunk covers are, if you ever find one, just grab them. they're very highly collectible. Any of the Bombshell series of covers, if you find any of the Bombshell covers, they're just fun to collect in general. They're a lot of fun through the Bombshell series, the Bombshell United series, and then they peppered in the Bombshell covers throughout the titles as well. And then, of course, you can't go wrong with the Purple Rain homage. Speaking of Darwin Cook, we got a Darwin Cook cover there of Batgirl, which is fantastic. And some of my favorite covers, I love Babstar. Babstar's covers on Batgirl are a lot of fun.
I think there's the covers of Steampunk. Of the story.
What?
Just Latrell says, what the story, Steampunk, or just the covers?
I thought just the covers were.
Yeah, the covers.
Because there was a Wonder Woman steampunk cover that he did as well.
The Batman.
The Wonder Woman one goes for a grip. She showed up in the Batgirl and Birds of Prey series. Some nice little covers there too. And again, most of these books can be picked up really, really inexpensively if you like Batgirl. The Rebirth series started off with some fantastic covers as well. And this is the run that brought you some of those wonderful Middleton covers. So that's what we get into, a nice bunch of Joshua Middleton covers, because there are plenty that are just stunning covers.
Middle one's cool. I like the middle one. Anytime you can work a skull into
Yeah, and they're all, again, you could still find Middleton Batgirl covers pretty cheap for some god-awful reason. I don't know why. I love Middleton's Batgirl stuff, and his Wonder Woman stuff is fantastic.
Huh.
Even the middle one is a Middleton as well. But he had a nice cover run of B covers for Batgirl for a while.
A lot of these Batgirl covers were hot at one moment, like when they came out on top 10 lists when they first dropped. And people buying them and just
until the next one comes out. Yeah.
People forget they're out there.
Yeah, and again, you could pick them all up pretty reasonably. Still, and we got some Art Germ, we got some Chew, we got some more Middleton. And of course, more Middleton, because God, the man just his art just got better and better and better. Because when he moved from this over to Wonder Woman, the Wonder Woman covers are amazing as well. He talented guy. You also, toward the end of that Batgirl run, you got some great Dodson covers. If you're a fan of Dodson, I like Dodson.
I love Dodson.
He has some sharp stuff.
I like Dodson too, but these, I'm not crazy about these. I don't know. It is Dodson though, definitely. His signature.
And this was the end of that Batgirl run. That ended with issue 50 there.
How long ago? Like that one on the end that's not David Mack, is it? That kind of looks like
no, that's Middleton.
That's Middleton.
Yeah, that one. Well, that's probably 2.5, 3 years old. Of course, if you like the Batman Adventure style of things, you can get some Batgirl there as well with Batgirl Adventures. She's on the first appearance of Harley's cover, and you got Batman and Robin Adventures, another good cover with her.
Mm-hmm.
Grayson, jeez.
And she showed up in Grayson, and she showed up in Nightwing as well.
And Nightwing showed up in Batgirl.
And Batgirl showed up in Batgirl.
And then you
Is
have
that a double entendre?
Yes.
There is the ongoing series for Batgirls,
That's some
which
great
is
covers.
Stephanie Brown and Cassandra Cain. And there are a lot of fun covers in there. My favorites, well, my favorite being the far right one. I don't mind the middle one as well, but the one on the far right is a Marquez cover, and it looks sharp in hand. But there's definitely some fun covers in this series. I don't know how long this series will go around because I don't think too many people are buying it, but it is a fun series. Showed up on a recent cover of Birds Prey. And then I figured I would just throw in some exclusives because exclusives are fun. Got Natalie Sanders there.
Who did the one on the end?
I'm trying to remember who did that. God, I'll have to look.
Very playful Batgirl.
Yes.
I like it.
Well,
Oh,
most
yeah.
most exclusives are. I love any copper tone homages.
Is that Brown? Who did that one?
No, it was Tiago D. Whatever the hell his name. I'm trying to remember what his name is. He does a lot
Do
of
you have all-
exclusives. Mostly.
Do you have all
Unknown.
those Dynamite copper tone homages? Do you have all those?
I have
The
a
ones
couple.
with Vampirella, all the the
Yeah,
roster.
I have a couple.
Vampirella.
A couple.
Some of them are still available online. So Vampirella.
Yeah.
you can't.
Yeah. But I do like a copper tone homage, and I think it's fun with Barbara. You got a cool deceased homage there as well. And of course, Jedi had to throw in some Zerdy for you.
30.
Yep.
Yeah. I think I don't know if I have that one.
There's some
DC
more
versus
Zerdy.
Vampires.
30. That's Greg Horn.
And then last but not least, we got a nice Greg Horn there, where she's dressed like that for some reason.
Nice.
Yeah. I wouldn't have even guessed that was, if you hadn't just put that in this segment, I wouldn't even have known that was Batgirl.
Listen, nothing
Yeah.
compared to
Ginger
Von
hair always has
Greg,
to play.
1966
And Supergirl.
Batgirl.
Yeah.
I might have
Side
both
up
those
back in the
graded
60s.
actually.
Come on.
And that is our list of Batgirl. So if you enjoy Batgirl, there's plenty to choose from, whether you want to go all the way back to, Batman 139 and pick up all the Betty Kane stuff, or if you're a Barbara fan, if you like that. There's definitely everything out there in every price range and price point that you could ask for.
Toys, statues, Funko Pops. You got everything.
Oh yeah, there's tons of Funko Pops and statues. I got lazy. I didn't feel like putting them in today. But there's definitely tons of toys, figures, and stuff like that as well.
Crucifer, I didn't forget about the Funko Pops, the DC ones that I have. I'll give you when I get them.
All right, Jedi. Your time to shine.
So I hope this is as fun when we in reality as it was in my head when we kind of come up with this concept. So for you lucky 28, I don't know if you're watching on Brewster's King of the Nerds or Rennavision, I have about 20 people. How lucky you are to be here witnessing this live. So lucky as hell. All right. I don't know if you're not familiar with the old match game from the 70s or 80s. Basically, there's a contestant who is given some fill in the blank sentences. There's usually two contestants, but in our case, we're just going to have one. And they have to. There's some fill in the blank sentences. They have to fill in what they think the sentence should be, what makes sense to them. And then the way the game works, whichever contestant matched the most with the panel would win. But in our case today, we're going to have one contestant. Say hello. Please welcome today's contestant, the great Dom Tober.
Of course.
Woo! Woo!
All right, so we're going to present Dom with a question, 5 questions total. We'll do them one at a time. we'll give Dom. I don't know if we have a clock or counter or anything, but we'll give Dom a couple of 10 or 15 seconds to write down what he thinks the best answer, fill in the blank, is. And then meanwhile, the panel will be doing the same, and we'll just see which one of us in the panel, which four of us, comes the closest to peeking inside Dom's brain.
Oh,
I'm
boy.
going to need a therapist after this.
Oh, I already have two
So-
therapists. So
That or a shower.
Dom is going to write, like the rest of us, Dom is going to write his answer. I don't know if Joe wants to, he'll be able to do the production on this to blow up, big screen or bigger screen, whoever's the spotlight is on, but we'll let Joe try. If he can't do it, that's fine. But we'll be showing our answers right after Dom shows his. So let's get started with the first question. Dom, are you ready?
as ready as I can possibly
All right.
be. Let's do this.
First question for Dom, our contestant, and the panel. In my home, blank does most of the cleaning. In my home, blank does most of the cleaning. All right, you can hear my pen squeaking probably. All right, Dom, you let us know when you are done.
I'm done. I'm done.
All right, we will put Dom up on the big we're both trying
Did
to
you
drive.
tell?
Go ahead, Joe.
Did you tell Dom what he's supposed to match us? Just so he knows.
Yeah, I don't
We're
know.
supposed to match.
We're
we're
supposed to match Dom. I think.
We're supposed
We're
to match Dom. Okay.
Dom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You ready?
All right, Dom, you give us who does most of the cleaning in the house. Reveal
Here it
your
goes.
answer. The wife. Okay. All right.
Oh.
Now, we might be able to see ours all on the screen if we put them up.
Okay.
Or do you want to do
Joe-
them one at a time?
No, we can do it. We'll do them one at a time. Joe, you go first. What did you think Dom was going to say? Giggles. Oh, we'll count
Giggles.
that. We'll count that. Styx.
I put.
What did you think?
Nah.
Boba Fett. Wah, wah, wah.
I
Nope.
wish.
No, it's giggles.
Lucifer. What did you think?
I put me because I'm the whole damn show.
No.
You think Dom does all the cleaning? No, I knew that one. I
you're
knew
wrong.
that was in it.
You're wrong.
So Joe is with me and Dom. We all say giggles.
So you both get a point.
I guess we both get a point. Okay, let's bring back the
Okay.
next question.
All right.
While riding the subway to work, I pass the time by playing with my blank. While riding the subway to work, I pass the time by playing with my blank.
Let me see. Let me
All right.
see. Riding this away, pass my time by playing with my.
I put in my little slot there.
Yes.
Dom, have you got your answer?
Yeah, hold on one second.
Boy,
Yep.
he's writing an essay. Come on, Dom.
Phone and music.
Phone and music. That would
Phone,
have been
phone.
okay.
That's nice.
Dark
Dark
Saber.
There you go.
Yes, on the subway.
Styx, what do you think? Phone,
Phone.
camera. All right,
Well,
point
phone.
for Styx. I don't know who's keeping score, but yeah, point for Styx. Brucifer, what did you say?
Knowing Dom, it's probably my little fat.
Little
Well,
Mandalorian moment at the end. There you go.
My guess was he's playing with his big stick.
Yeah.
He has I'm not being dirty. He has you have that stick, right, Dom? You beat off the
Baton.
crazies with.
Baton.
He beats up the
Yeah.
crazies in the subway.
Yeah.
Haven't
Need
used
something.
it yet. I just pray I don't have to.
But I thought you were out playing with it so that they would see you had a big stick.
That's illegal in New York, Dom.
There it is.
Put it away.
Oops. All right, next question. Let's see what the chat said. Yeah, there were some Funkos in there, a lot of Funkos. That's not legal in public. Well, he gets away with it. Phone, a lot of phones. Phones was probably the best answer. Yeah. All right, next question. Batgirl threw her batarang at me, and it flew back to her with my blank. Batgirl threw her batarang at me, and it flew back with my blank.
All right.
Batgirl threw her batarang at Dom, I guess, in this case, and it flew back with his blank. Joe, what did that batter? Oh, I'm sorry. No, okay.
Oh,
Number.
sorry.
Okay, number.
Number.
All right,
There you go.
number.
Wow.
Definitely not chicken parm sub.
Not chicken farm.
It
sub,
flew
I wish.
back with her. It did not fly. It flew back with her chicken parm. No match. Styx, what do you think it flew back with?
I put headphones.
Headphones. Good answer, but not the right answer.
Not the right answer.
Bruce.
I picked Dom's special pasta sauce.
Not sure what that is, but
Why? That's gross.
I didn't before I reveal my answer, I just want to let Giggles know I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I thought it'd fly back with his STD.
Oh.
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 Mm.
Space herpes.
That's likely.
That's likely.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, if you were on the subway, you could pick anything up out of there.
Everything's floating around the air in the subway.
There's his big stick, now his sauce.
All right, next question. I don't know who's winning right now. I think it's a tie between.
I think
It's-
I'm winning. And
Yeah.
I think it's a three-way tie. I don't think Bruce,
Yeah,
Bruce
we-
Frank
I think
got one right.
we're all winners.
Bruce thinks nothing like Dom. We knew that coming
No.
in. Next question. Oh, this ought to be an easy one. My boss says I spend more time doing blank at my job than I do working. My boss says I spend more time doing blank at my job than I do working.
Complaining. Hear me?
Walker is that.
Well,
That's mine. One of these big industrial jobs.
Brand new.
That's it, right?
All right, last time. My boss says I spend more time doing blank at my job than I do working.
Ready?
Yeah.
Tom, what does your boss think? Complaining.
Mm.
Damn it. Joe, posting IG reels. That's yeah, that
That's
one.
actually true too.
That
But I
one.
complain a lot of my job because I can't stand the people I work with and just the bullshit.
complaining.
Spanking
You-
it.
You in the chat
Family
have no
show.
clue how many IG reels Dom posts in a day.
I know.
It's almost as if he's four people when he's posting IG reels.
He's got a
That
whole
is not
bunch of
superpower, 100%. Styx, what did you say Don spends most of his time doing at
All right,
work?
so I put dropping
That's
deuces.
true.
Deuces.
That's true too.
What was the answer?
Dropping deuces.
Never,
All right.
Dude,
never
I
shit
did
on your
that.
time. Always shit on their time.
Remember,
If you
shit on
remember,
their
and
time, not yours.
Styx,
You're right.
Styx is
It's a
paying
words to live
attention.
by.
Dom told us a couple of weeks ago that first thing he does when he clocks in is goes to the bathroom.
Yep.
Shit on their time, not on my time.
That's it.
Mhm.
All right,
This is-
Bruce, what did you say?
It's his
I'm
first
trying
break
to
of the
find
day.
I put playing with it in the toilet.
What
I
the?
It
forgot-
being his phone. His phone.
I forgot to put on my Charles
Why
Nelson
would the
Riley
toilet?
glasses
You know
for,
what's wrong?
for this segment.
The
There we go.
toilet I use, the internet doesn't work in there, so I'm stuck not having my phone. So I go to the bathroom.
They turned off the Wi-Fi in the bathroom.
Playing with it in the toilet. I'm sticking
On
by that.
purpose.
All right. Well, I am.
We'll get him.
Hey, Styx and I are on the same page. I said go into the restroom.
Well, see, there you go. Yeah.
We pay attention.
I'm waiting.
All right. Got one
Yes,
more
Mama
question.
Bear, I
then.
complain. I don't believe it. I do.
All the time.
All the time.
Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button. There it is. All right. Next slide. And final question.
Oh,
My wife hates going. I'm glad Giggles is here for this one. My wife hates going to cons because the people there remind her of blank. My wife hates going to cons because the people there remind her of blank.
Ready?
No, wait a minute.
All right.
All right.
right, Dom.
Dom, are you ready?
Yep.
Or is everybody ready? Joe's still writing.
He's writing his thesis over there.
You can write. I can.
His epitaph.
I'm ready.
My
Mm.
wife hates going to cons with me because the people there remind her of blank. Dom?
Wait, I had something, but Giggles took it. So
Oh.
hold
Is
on.
she
one
writing
second.
her own down?
No, she just took it. She took it. I had. It was part of what she told me, but now she wants to add something to it.
Oh, this is a team sport. Okay, got it.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
Giggles.
What do you got?
Okay, there you go. You ready?
Ready. All right. All right. Is anyone going to match that? If anyone, I think, what are we? Yeah, we're tied
Probably not.
still. So the winner, this may decide the winner.
Oof.
Joe, what do you got? Sadness.
Well, sadness is there.
This is that too. She got it. She got it.
Dick, how about you? Are you going to walk away
Ah.
the winner tonight?
No, I put reminds me of all the subway riders.
Subway riders.
Oh, subway.
They're probably cleaner on the subway.
they
I
are
don't
cleaner
take
on the
the subway.
subway.
We don't take the subway, so
I walk to work.
she walks to work. I
for
take the
you.
subway every damn day.
All right, sidewalk walkers.
How about you, Brucifer? You haven't got one all night.
I know.
Wow, that's better.
Mama Bear got it.
That's
She
the
got it. It goes him.
I put they all remind her of Marco.
Oh,
Oh.
Marco.
He's lovely.
No, she likes Marco. He's lovely.
Well, looks like there can be only one, and I am the champion.
There you go. You got me. Yes.
You got it.
A reminder of Dom.
Yep.
Oh, boy.
And I was actually me and Giggles were linked because I was actually going to throw in because he can only handle one. I was actually going to say that.
You know him.
Sadness. Disappointment.
Terrible life choices.
Human failure. Yeah.
Human failure, second thoughts of marriage.
Regrets. I've had
Yeah.
a few.
Oh, that was fun.
All right, that was fun. I had fun. We're going to do this again. I don't know if we're going to do it every week.
We'll mix it up.
We'll
Yeah.
throw it up there. I don't know. Whoops.
There you
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to do it every week. I think whenever we do it again, I've already decided our next contestant is. I'm not going to share that information, but they know. So we'll look forward to that because I thought that was kind of fun. Hopefully the viewers liked it
That was
too.
fun.
All right, Joe.
All righty. Well, we have reached the end of the show. Please remember to sub up to Rennavision and to Kingdom of Nerds. So close to 1,000 subs. Get him there. Get him
Well,
there.
you should see what I want to give away for 1,000 subs.
Oh,
He's going to give something away for 1,000
There'll be
subs.
a few slabs given away that night.
A few,
So I'm
a
gonna
few
put,
slabs.
I'm going to put Brucifer on the spot real quick because I don't know. Are you going to announce the big news for you this week, or we're going to wait and do that on another show? You are now.
Oh, sure. I have officially become monetized. I have been approved by the gods of YouTube.
Yay.
So I will make sure I don't say dick shit fuck the first 2 seconds that we're on stream. So
Yes,
that you-
pretty much. I'm gonna have to
So
play a
to further
long
put you on the
intro.
spot, I don't know. You may still be brainstorming some of this stuff because this is just happened relatively recently. What's in store? Are you gonna are we gonna have memberships? Are you gonna have merch? Man, your channel is
Probably-
taking off.
probably- Could be some exclusive little emojis.
Stickers.
Adult themed rants from Dom in a member video.
Yeah.
Unfiltered Dom on a member video.
Oh
Come
my
on.
god.
You'll get demonetized for that one. You'll get
Dom
demonetized. For that
conspiracies.
one.
I'm just gonna let him talk.
It'd be like watching the old Morton Downey Jr. show.
Yes. You know, while you ran, I'm gonna be smoking a cigarette interviewing you.
Yeah. Smoking that carton.
So please sub up
Cheers,
everywhere. Tomorrow, don't forget to watch the SNS boys over on Rennavision. Sunday, you're going to have the Dark Side guys talking all the Star Wars stuff.
Batch.
Maybe
Sunday
a
is
special guest. Hmm.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And a special
possibly somebody who looks a lot like a certain Jedi might be showing up there. Also
Mace Windu, huh?
on Sunday before Tales from the Dark Side, you can watch Bruce and probably myself
And we have
whoever
a
else
new
is in it.
addition to the Sunday show.
Bobby Brown.
Taladia
Ralph Tresman?
Plays. Taladia Plays will be joining the panel each and every Sunday from now on.
All right.
Nice.
Salati is
so
my
yeah.
guy. He's cool.
Yeah, Taladia's a
And-
good guy.
Then Bruce will also be on Monday
Monday Madness.
for Monday Madness. And Wednesday, watch Attack Boys. Friday, don't forget to watch the CBSI Hot 10. You can also go over to CBSI's website and check out the write-up on the Hot 10 and the write-up on the Outside Looking In books that we went over as well. So, yeah, you can... There's plenty of entertainment throughout the week. Plus, Pete throws up all kinds of recorded segments during the week as well. So if you like live, it's there. If you like recorded, it's there. Feel free to pop into our YouTube comments on this video. Please throw in suggestions for things you'd like to see for any of the spotlights. We appreciate thumbs ups. It's nice. We don't really ask for them very often, but it would be nice. We
gotta get better.
figured you've all probably been on YouTube long enough to know that if you like it, press the thumbs up.
Yeah.
Smash that thumbs up or like button. Or
Smash
whatever it is.
that like button.
And I can give a little
That
hint.
bell.
When I reach 1,000 subs, there's going to be a lot of foil given away that night.
Ooh.
I might not wear a shirt for the show. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh,
I
member stream, shirtless Joe.
prefer a
His
meatball and
His new
mozzarella sauce.
persona, shirtless Joe.
Shirtless Joe.
This Joe. Just gonna wear a bag over my head and be shirtless.
Mama
good
Bear
times.
says, any oil involved?
No oil. Just my manly musk carrying through. So, well, we appreciate you all hanging out for as long as you have tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. Again, lots of entertainment on Rennavision and Kingdom of Nerds. We appreciate you stopping by. Hope you continue to stop by. And we shall see you all next week. Any last words, guys?
Nope.
Have a good weekend.
Nanu.
Safe.
Have a good weekend, everybody.